Hello and welcome to the Goodfellerz podcast. Today is an interview and we've got Chris from GY30 with us. I'm Clark.
I'm Sean.
And how's it going, mate? How's it going?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
It's been, what a year it's been. Was it May? It's end of May.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
And since coming on with you guys, I think it was last September, October.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
It was.
Wow. What?
Oh.
I don't know what's happened. It's been such an incredible last 6-7 months.
Oh, that's an understatement.
Yeah.
An understatement.
Where we are now to where we were in the September, October.
Absolutely.
Which is, I think, is what we want to kind of talk about. We want to find out, what we want to share, and kind of see if people can get on board a bit.
Yeah, for sure. And spread the word.
Absolutely.
Spread the word. Spread the word. Chris will show you his top. GY30.
Yeah,
proudly.
Yeah, we'll talk into it and stuff. I mean, we've changed as well in the 6-7 months. We've upgraded. We've got better cameras.
Better equipment.
We're looking better. We're not out in the shed. We've moved position.
Yeah, if you don't know why, it's because of the guinea pigs. But,
Yeah.
So we've all sort of gone up a level.
Absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, you're still just as good looking as you were before.
Thanks, mate.
Maybe a little bit slimmer than
Well, yes. We'll talk about that as well.
We're going to talk about that.
Yeah, a little bit slimmer. But yeah. I think let's get the beer going first.
Yeah.
Get the beer flowing.
That's why we're all
And
here.
the chat going.
That's why we're all here.
You get one guess each.
Country?
Country, yeah.
Country.
Yeah, as we always do.
I was supposed to ask someone. I think I had 2, and I think I was there.
Europe?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm going to jump in with Spain.
No.
I'm gonna go Netherlands.
No.
Probably Germany, isn't it?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. It's more closer to home.
France.
No. Even closer than that.
Wales.
Even closer than that.
Bristol.
Yeah.
It's a Bristol beer.
It's a Bristol beer.
Brilliant.
Bristol. And the reason was, we're talking to obviously you went through and did like your a backyard ultra yesterday, which was local. We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
And I just thought, I don't know, just that kind of backyard in your own country.
Absolutely.
I thought I'd get a nice beer for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, me and Clark, we've had one from this brewery before. This is a different one to their normal main beer.
Wiper and True.
It is indeed. It is indeed. But I present to you, it's called the Kaleidoscope Bright.
Wow.
So they have their normal Kaleidoscope.
Oh, that's cool, doesn't it?
Recently, actually, I think Wipe and True, they had their, 10-year anniversary on this beer.
Yeah.
On their Kaleidoscope, not this one, but then you got, it says there, 10 years. Well, this is the bright one, so
Wow.
there you go.
What's the elephant all about? Do we know?
No, to be honest with you. But it is a pretty cool...
We will find out. And
we'll find out the little leather sleeve he's got in his trunk there.
Packaging always looks nice and clean and crisp, doesn't it? Looks really nice.
So we've got, this is a 4.2% beer, and I'll read from the back of the can, as all true greats do. It says, it's brewed to celebrate 10 years of their flagship beer, Kaleidoscope. This lager adaptation is brilliantly clear, light-bodied, and packaged with flavour. Citra, Simcoe, and Mosaic hops bring layers of bright citrus and vibrant tropical fruit with a clean and refreshing finish. A familiar favourite through a different lens. There you go. We'll see how we go with this.
Smell test pass.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, we've got to do a pour off, mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, the best pour.
One wasn't the best again last
Yeah.
Well, getting right by the mic as well, right?
Yeah. ASMR. I'm happy with that one.
That's what we all come for, really, isn't it?
The beer helps, especially in today's weather. Oh my god.
Look at that.
This weekend and week, beer is like what you need right now.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a nice cold
30 degrees.
I was a little bit devastated when I got him last night. I didn't have any beer or rum or anything.
No.
You've changed.
I've changed, yeah.
Look at that.
Smells good.
Smell the fruit nice.
Cheers.
So cheers to you. Cheers to you.
And cheers to you.
Cheers to Wiper and True. That's the first taste.
I couldn't actually tell you the last time I had a beer.
Really?
No?
No, I've been really into rum recently.
I'm a
Not really.
run man.
Yeah, I never used to be. A friend kind of got me into it.
Yeah.
Probably just. If I know, it must have been after the last time we did our podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, it was actually when you spoke to Joe, when you had Joe Kelly on your podcast.
Yep.
Yeah.
And his distillery is right at the bottom of the road of where my friend lives. And
Oh,
I
okay.
know that he loves rum, so I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, we need to go there. We need to try this place out. And show me what rums."
Oh, is that how you first
So that's-
met? Okay.
Yeah. So after we had our podcast,
Yeah.
about a month later, you had Joe on.
Yeah.
Obviously, I listened to every single one of your podcasts.
You are number one fan.
I'm fan, everyone knows, yeah.
So listening to his podcast, and that was kind of what's kickstarted me wanting to get back into.
Yeah. Having a little tickle.
Yeah. And then so I went down with him and Lily and my daughter and
Yeah.
had a drink. I was like, oh, actually, yeah, this is quite nice. And then ever since then, it's been a
Brilliant.
drink of choice.
So what? Spiced, white, dark?
Spice rums are one. One of the main reasons I kept drinking it was we went on a bit of stag do in Prague, and the beer there on the first night was like bath water. It was disgusting. So I needed something else to drink.
Yeah.
Thankfully, Spice rum was there. Spice rum got a Coke,
Yeah.
just to kind of get the horrible taste of bath water in my mouth.
Yeah.
And ever since then, I'm now
Oh,
I
nice.
love the stuff.
Nice. Yeah, spice rum is delicious.
Yeah,
Delicious.
definitely. And like I said, when obviously went down to Joe, I mean, he gave us the tasters of the different ones and stuff. Oh,
Oh, man.
I try a different drink every time we go down on the road.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Got to be done. Got to be done.
Oh, see, I'm a creature of habit. If I know I like something, I'm like, I just have that one.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah.
That's
I'm not
also
that
fair.
adventurous. In drinks, at least.
Yeah, well, I might say it. In other things, mate.
Yeah, you definitely are. So yeah, I mean, obviously it was last year when we saw you, and it was still obviously who's this guy, which you still are.
Yeah.
It's sort of changed a bit, hasn't it? Do you want to go sort of from then, like towards the end of the last year?
Oh yeah, I'd love to. I love talking about this, and I can literally talk
Yeah.
hours and hours and hours about this. So
Chris is our longest episode the first time, so
Yeah.
he can't really talk.
yeah, buckle in for the next 4 hours.
That's it. Record breaking.
Yeah.
So when I came onto your podcast last time, obviously Clark, I knew you from previous. Sure,
Yeah.
I just met you.
Yeah.
When we kind of talked about what I had done for the last 5, 6, 7 years of the who's this guy trying to like help people through
Yeah.
fitness and help them with mental health.
Yeah.
I hadn't done it for that kind of year. I'd had a bit of a year off. It become a bit too much working, and then in evenings doing PT stuff.
Yeah.
It was a lot. And after a while, I could feel a mental drain, and I had to make the choice of either sticking with the PT and then doing that full time, or knocking it on the head and doing my normal job.
Yeah.
Now I'm blessed that I love my job.
Yeah.
My job that I do 9 to 5 every single day. I love it, and
Yeah.
having that steady wage coming in that I don't have to chase people for.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do it, so that's why I kind of stopped the PT.
Yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense.
But when I came on your podcast and I was speaking about it and kind of going over what I've done over these last few
Yeah.
years, something inside of me was like, I've missed that. I want to help people again,
Yeah.
especially with that kind of mental health and physical. So after that kind of podcast, I was thinking about what I can do. For a month or so, I was thinking, and then I heard the podcast you had with Joe,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't think of it at the time, but it just stayed with me. And coming up to, must have been about November time then, I was like, right, I'm going to try and run. And I'm not a runner.
Yeah.
So, I was not a runner.
Yeah. Fair enough,
Yeah.
I done like a half marathon like 2 years ago, the Bristol one. And my training for that was like maybe a month before, going a couple of long runs
Yeah.
and just wing it. I've always been relatively fit.
Yeah.
Stupidly, just keep going with stuff. So I was like, right, 5k a day. That's what I started at.
Yeah.
The GY30 thing was not a thing. It didn't exist at the time. It was
No.
just run 5k a day.
Yeah.
Aim to get a little bit of content, film it.
Yeah.
Mainly for me, to give me something to kind of focus on, so
Yeah.
I could keep fit and I could keep my kind of mental health.
Yeah.
To a point where I could control it.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I know that if I didn't have like a focus,
It can spiral.
yeah, when you get to know me, I can't sit still. I need to be doing something. As soon as I sit back and relax, that's when I kind of think. So that I do sleep very well. Because every time I go and lie in bed, 1,000 things. And it's not a bad thing.
No.
But when I got something to kind of focus on and control on,
you can channel it.
Exactly that. Yeah. So this 5K a day thing was like, right, I'm going to do that. I went and bought quite an expensive camera, one of these GoPros, like the 360 one. Yeah. So
Brilliant.
It is fantastic. To be honest, I think if I had just used my phone, I don't think I'd still be doing it now.
Yeah.
Really?
I just the how easy it is.
Yeah.
To film, you just hold the stick up. It doesn't matter where it is. Just hold it up, and it, because it's like a 360, it literally films all around you.
Yeah.
When you come to edit it, I can just scroll it round.
Brilliant.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So, if that was my phone, I'd have to hold it at a certain angle.
Yeah.
And that was so.
Yeah.
That would be so difficult.
Yeah.
Well, and the quality of it, because I remember like when I did some clips for the Run Club the other week and stuff and that, and I used my phone on the tripod thing, and it was like shaking like that.
Not even dead.
But the game where it was just like steady no matter what. Like,
Yeah.
it was just clear.
It's incredible. So it was very expensive, and it was like one of those things like, do I do this? I was like, oh no, I won't do it. And I went back to it, tried to do it. Like, commit. So it was like the start of December. I bought it, had a couple of trial runs, and I was like, this isn't working. I don't know how to use it. Then I got out on my old man stage and kind of went, right, let's read instructions and see how you use it. Yeah. And it's incredible.
Yeah, it is.
It's waterproof. I was so scared to use it in the water.
I can imagine, yeah.
And I'll come on to the Tough Mudders in a bit, but when I had the first obstacle with that, I had the water, I was like, please work. Please work. And it still works now. But that was kind of what I think kept me going. I think if it was just on a phone, it would have been a lot harder.
Yeah,
the content,
absolutely,
to edit it, and get people interested. So so it started off with just this 5K a day. I would go out to people through my Instagram and be like, anyone want to come for a run? Like, going for a 5K? Look, it's a New Year's 2026, New Year, new me, that kind of bullshit. Don't have to pay me anything, just come out for a run. Let's go, have a bit of fitness, have a chat. We'll film. And the kind of feedback I got from that straight away was like, I'll come out for a run. I want to be fair, I want to start running. So when I looked at my gallery of like day 1 to day 7, there was like probably like 15 different people that came out for a run with me on that first week. I was like, this is dark. It's wet. Because we had quite a dark, wet start.
January.
Now I was again very, very blessed that through January and February I probably had 5 or 6 runs I ran in the rain. That somebody was looking down on me, going, let's just hold off on the rain for a little bit. Let them run. And then we'll have that. So, very, very lucky on some of the days. And after a couple of weeks, you could feel that this 5K a day, it wasn't just 5. There was something within this that needed to be kind of like released and let out a little bit. So chatting to people and kind of going like, there's something here. Like, what can we do? And how can we make this 5 kilometers a day for some random guy who just wants to make some content and help people to actually help people? And that's something that can relate to me, them, mum, child, like to anyone. who's can move, I suppose. So I use this 5 kilometers, the 5 kilometer run, which I can quite happily do in like 30 minutes. Obviously that's at kind of my level. Some people would struggle to do 5K in 30 minutes, and it's not trying to say in this 30 minutes you must run 5K. It was 30 minutes. Well, everyone's got 30 minutes in the day. Like, if you're struggling to find 30 minutes in the day, I either feel really, really sorry for you. You must have such a busy lifestyle, or you're kind of lying to yourself a little bit, and you turn that TV off. Put your phone down.
That's it.
Wake up a little bit earlier. Start procrastinating. Those minutes that you use not at work procrastinating. Going, I'll vacuum in a minute. Vacuum now, and then you can get out. So that 30 minutes of exercise, how can that help? Or going from PT and the gym myself, I knew that every time I went to the gym after a bad day, or even a good day, I'd always feel better.
Absolutely.
So trying to put that into perspective of somebody who's a bit larger,
Yeah.
somebody who's a lot older,
Yeah.
somebody who's struggling to move. Well, don't run 5k a day.
Yeah.
Just get out and walk.
Do
30
something.
minutes.
Do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Then this give yourself 30.
Yeah.
Kind of not really sure where it came or what day or how or who told me it. And
Yeah.
all of a sudden it was just like, yeah, well, just give yourself 30 minutes a day. And then
Yeah.
I think I just kept kind of saying it. All of a sudden it was like, oh, give yourself 30.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, actually that's quite catchy.
Yeah, it is.
And
I like the GY30, that's catchy, it rolls off the tongue.
yeah.
Like saying it either way.
Yeah, and it's I mean, it has blown up way more than I ever thought it would.
Yeah.
And it's just through support from, I mean, you guys as a start, from helping me give that inspiration of moving again, but sharing stuff, and then people coming out for runs, and then other people coming out for runs.
Yeah.
And the opportunities I've had and I've taken, it's just expanded, and
Yeah, absolutely.
people are really getting on board with it. They understand that.
Yeah.
Do you know what? This exercise.
It's relatable, like you said, to everyone. No matter how old you are, it is relatable to everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone needs it. Everyone knows they need it. How you get that is up to you.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think it's brilliant. And obviously, you're going to go on to what is definitely becoming now. You've got like a run club from it. I mean, you're going to go on to that, but it's amazing. And what that is,
and how much more is just expanding anyway as well, not just beyond even a run club as well. It's just the whole movement. But
So the run walk talk social club.
Yeah.
Again, following on from the podcast, listening to Joe and his podcast. I got a friend who lives just up the road from Tree Valley Distillery, and I said to her, and at this time I kind of had this idea of like, oh, let's go down this. How amazing would it be if we could set up a run club? So this must have been maybe late November, early December. That went down to this distillery that I'd never been before.
Yeah.
Never met this guy Joe before.
Yeah.
And I had to introduce myself down there. We just went down there for a drink and just to see what it was like. And when I was down there, I was thinking, this is a nice little. It's right next to the Bitten Railway.
Yeah.
Main cycle track. Nice and safe place to run. Can we maybe set up some sort of like social club?
Yeah.
Let's meet up here. Let's go for a run, a walk, 5k, 30 minutes, whatever we do. Come back and then let's talk. Let's make it more of just a run club. Let's make it something that's, again, for your mental health, with somebody that maybe you don't see anyone outside of work and your social circle is very small and you want to meet new people who have got similar interests or want to improve themselves. And so we were sat in this at this distillery. And I was thinking, this would be a real good place to. Again, still didn't know Joe.
Yeah.
I messaged him on Instagram. I was like, listen to your podcast, love your story. I'd love to kind of meet you. And we talked through some ideas. I'd love to look at setting up a run club. And Joe basically came back and went, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in. Love the idea. We met up, and so we must have met up. I'm not sure if we met up until like mid-January.
Okay.
It was just talking through Instagram.
Yeah.
And saying like, should we start like first week of January?
Yeah.
He closes on the first month of January.
Yeah.
So it's something along the lines of January the 20th, 24th, in those kind of things. Like that'd be the first one. I was like, I don't know how, Joe, I'm really sorry, but I don't know how many people are going to turn up. It might be a big flop. Let's see. We're really new into this year, this challenge. I've only got like 300 to 400 followers, but like if 10% or 1% of them turn up, it's
absolutely.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
The first one we had 9 people turn up.
Yeah.
Between runners, a couple of walkers, and I was like, wow.
Yeah.
This is fantastic.
Absolutely.
9 people on the first run.
Straight off the bat.
It's dark.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit damp.
Yeah.
Like, nobody's going to want to come out. I really want to run it.
Yeah.
Especially when it's dark, you got to wear torches and you got to wear extra, and then you get sweatier. It's not like the best. We had 9 people turn up.
Yeah.
Next week we had like 13 people.
Yeah.
And then you get messages, but can we walk? Yeah, bring your dog.
Yeah.
Can my children come along?
Yeah.
And it's grew and it's grew and it's grew. And for the last 3 weeks now, maybe no, I think this Friday just gone, we had less than 50. But 3 weeks before that, we had 50 plus people.
That's insane.
Through walkers, runners. And this is, it gets even better. I get so excited about it, but we've got children coming down with their parents.
Yeah.
So it's not just affecting the parents, us people who are our age, middle age or older. We're now affecting children.
Next generation.
Through the parents.
Yeah.
These parents are bringing their children along, taking them on the walking route, which is up the cycle track. We're going a little run.
Yeah.
A little run up and down. And these are families that are runners.
Yeah.
And these are families that aren't runners who just go, I want to improve myself, so I'm going to walk. And actually, I feel a little bit more confident now. So I'm not going to join the running group.
Yeah.
I'm going to be on the walk.
Yeah.
And it's so inspiring from being these 9 people to now having 40, 50, 60 people turn up.
Oh, it's amazing.
All different abilities.
Yeah.
Different ages, weights, heights, genders, races. It's everyone.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who you are. We're turning up.
Yeah.
And what I've noticed in the last few weeks with more people is somebody's talking to you, and then somebody's talking to them, and then talking to her. And we didn't know each other. But we're getting to know, and it's that interaction, that human interaction of strangers.
Absolutely.
When you start seeing it in action, it's like, why don't we just do this all the time?
Yeah.
It makes sense. I like, obviously, I've started bringing Claire and the kids down now as well. So like Mason and I, they always want to come on and run me. And I'm like, I don't know if you can quite do 5k yet with it. They probably could. It probably would surprise me. But they do a little run up and down and stuff. But I've loved it from day one because like came on the first one and you had like your little waiver form, like in case you had to put your number down like, in case you get lost and stuff and all that, like, you know, when it but like you were saying, like in terms of talking to people, I'm quite an open talk to most people, and we were running on a cycle track a couple of weeks ago, and there was a guy I've never met, and I just caught him up on the speed, and I caught him up and I just slowed down and started chatting to him and stuff. Really cool guy. I can't remember his name now off the top of my head, but really cool guy. And he said to me at the end, because we then carried on and finished the 5k, he goes, oh, if you didn't come along then, he goes, I was going to like stop and just like walk and stuff and that. He goes, you come along chatting to me, and that just made me want to go more and stuff. And I was like, oh, I'm glad I could help, mate. And we had a good chat anyway, like a really interesting chat. But like you said, that thing of everyone's just like helping each other out now without really thinking about it and talking, which is a big part of it as well. And it's not just the running and the fitness does help, obviously, massively. But the talking and the social side of it as well.
Interacting, like the social bit, and like there's so many amazing people at that club, like me meeting like Mike, Donna, and loads of people.
What about Lee now who comes along?
I went to school with Lee, but for you guys, like loads and loads of people, and this like Joe's amazing, Amy's amazing. Everyone, like Mum and Dad's going, even if I'm not going now, aren't they? They were there on Friday.
Yeah, they were.
And we're going this Friday, finally. It's been a while since we could, but we're always like, because my mum and dad always come round here on a Friday. And now we're like, we're going to go to Distillery. So that's going to be our Friday now. And it's just because there's so much more than a run club, isn't it? It really is like, it's a movement, to be honest. It's picking up a lot of traction.
It's almost like creating like a little family, like people coming up. It's like, oh, hiya, and just you got that love for each other. But the when you said about the talking me and talking to somebody, I've noticed all these little things of not being a runner beforehand. And I would say that I am now a runner. I think officially now.
I say you're also a runner.
Well, maybe they are now. But anyone who's thinking I'm going to start running, personally, I think the worst thing to do is run alone. If you're not used to it, running alone is like the worst. Running with a friend is okay. But what I find again talking to people is, if it's just you and another person, and you go, right, every Friday, we're going to go for a run, we're going to do this. When one person can't turn up, or doesn't turn up, does this other person go? Quite often about, I'll wait till next week. That next week becomes about a month later, because, I forgot. So, it does work. But joining a run club, even for me as this non-running runner, has been incredible. So, ignoring the GY30, I met somebody at the GY30 Run Club who said, come join Concrete Therapy, which is where I met Lee and loads of other fantastic people. But when I started running with them, I was chatting, and that 10k that we would run, took like 10 minutes. Well, it felt like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And you're going, hang on a minute, like I've just spoke to around 5 different people, and it always didn't feel like I was running. And then when you're running with other people who maybe aren't as good at running as I am, and they're struggling, and you start talking, oh, I can't talk.
Yeah.
But they start talking, and then like all of a sudden they're like, oh, we're done.
Yeah.
And you understand that actually talking while running is like a bit of a cheat code.
Yeah.
As long as you're running at that conversational pace.
Yeah.
I think it's better than music.
Yeah.
Better listening to most podcasts apart from obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah, I love is there.
But that talking is a cheat code to get you through those kilometres, those miles.
Yeah.
But also, and this brings back to like with the mental health and talking, but a big thing when you're walking or jogging or running with somebody and you want to talk to somebody, when you're doing this running, you're exerting yourself, your walls come down, your emotional walls lower. So if I say to you, Sean, you're right, like this is quite like intimidating, it's quite kind of intense.
It is, yeah.
If I said to you, look, what's going on in your life, that eye contact can be really kind of like, oh no, I'm gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Whereas the amount of conversations I've had with people, and I'm talking and I'm asking questions, I'm not on film, but some of the stuff I do is on film. I kind of create my own little kind of running podcast type thing, just to try and promote people and show what we're doing.
Yeah.
But the questions I'm asking on that, or just our personal kind of one-on-one chatting, and then like, oh, I've never really said that before, and it's, you do see these walls lower, and I noticed this. One of the reasons I kind of started doing this was a couple of years ago. My dad went through a lot of issues with health in hospital. I didn't think he was going to make it through, to be honest. And it was really, really tough over Christmas. And over a couple of months after that, I really struggled mentally with it. It was tough. Real bad time. And I'm pretty sure my wife, Stacey, she messaged my sister and said, like, he's not doing too great. Like, something's obviously not happened. And my sister, who I got a great relationship, she's incredible. And she was like, do you want to meet up? I hadn't seen you for a while, let's meet up.
Yeah.
She said, let's go down to the harbour, let's grab a coffee and walk around. And she dropped her kids off in here, like Ashton Gate Watch City. She come met me, grabbed a coffee, walked around. She said, like, what's up? But no looking in the eyes, it's just we're just walking, just chatting, yeah. And I opened up and I was like, that felt so easy.
Yeah.
Why did that feel so easy? And it was these little things. I was like, well, yeah, because I wasn't concentrating on looking at her and telling her what was going on in my life. I was just walking, had a coffee, I was drinking. Yeah. Can't remember if I had a cake or not, I don't think I did. But we were just chatting and just conversation happened. And because it wasn't just me and her in a room, there was people around. Yeah. It was just easier to talk, and bringing that into this run, these walks, these talks, you do notice it. So if you're running with a friend, or if you find somebody, a friend, a family member who is, you think maybe struggling a little bit, not saying go out for a run, go for a walk, get a coffee, get an ice cream, whatever it might be, just walk and talk. Yeah. Ideally with no kids or dogs, because that becomes another distraction. But that is, it's an incredible way to open up. It does work. Yeah.
Well, we had a good chat last Monday, didn't we?
Yeah.
We met up in that. Like I said, off camera, we were just having a good chat. And like you said about that running with someone else, like running with me, I was like, no, I've done my fastest ever 5K. Yeah. I probably wouldn't have done, if I just went out on myself normally, I probably push myself. But because I was like running and talking with you, it was easy. I was like, I've done my fastest 5K.
And very hilly as well.
Yeah, massive very hilly one.
Very hilly, but and it's there's things there you don't then think about like how tired you are, or
no.
It's
that's very true.
It is an incredible tool to use for sure. Definitely.
No, I agree. A little bit like, I'm not at a running phase yet, but I know if I've done a long drive religious or something, if you're talking, it just honestly, it flies by. Yeah. It's like a cheat code as well, like you said, for that.
Really is.
Yeah, really definitely.
When you get the other side of driving, you're like, I can't remember the last 10 miles.
Yeah.
When you're there, like, I cannot even remember how I got in the last 10 miles.
Yeah.
It's scary sometimes. It's just like autopilot.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this run club has been incredible, and probably the highlight of the run club itself was the 100th day.
Oh,
yeah.
So
goes without saying.
yeah, and I'll share many, many more stories about how this year has been full of opportunities taken. But this 100th day, which was an incredible success, came from me running with a few people from Bocco.
Yeah.
Bocco ladies from
Yeah.
the team. Yeah. So like, look, let's go out for a run.
Yeah.
We had a load of games that were cancelled. So we were like, look, let's go out as a team, go for a run. We didn't have everyone. There's like 4 or 5 people who would come out, the hardcores.
Yeah.
And we'd go for a run. And one of them, Jess, our Jack bar, she we were talking and she was like, oh, 100th day, to get 100 people on 100th day. And I was like, fuck off, that's not gonna happen. Like, look, we're getting like 20, 30 people tops if everyone turns up. We're not gonna get 100 people.
Yeah.
Now we had 15 to 20 days after like we'd said that, and it's on camera on one of my videos saying like, oh, we're gonna get 100 people 100th day. Laugh and joke about it. So we did a bit of advertising, kind of put the word out Instagram, reached out to a few like little run clubs. I say little run clubs to proper run clubs. And said like, we're in the local area, we're doing this, doing it for mental health, trying to show how 30 minutes of physical fitness can help you with mental health. We'd love it if you could come down, see what we're about, see if we can get involved. So this laugh and joke of a little run club who had maximum 30 people turn up, had 148 people turn up.
Unbelievable, mate. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, so good.
It's like even
so good.
Even now, like looking back to see you kind of at that time, like I was expecting 60, 70 people, and then on that week leading up to it, 'cause Lily did the cake sale, and she was like, how many cakes will I do? I'm like, I think I just do enough for like 60, 70 people.
Yeah.
And on that week leading up to it, that Monday to like the Wednesday, Thursday, I was getting messages from people going, yep, turning up.
Yeah.
I'm like, Lil, you might want to do some more cake.
Yeah.
I think we're going to, I didn't want to be like, Lil, you need to do cakes for 150 people.
Yeah.
Because if you did, and then 60 turned up, it's a big waste. I also didn't want to say to Joe, you need to get your horse box out with your extra bars, you need to get staffing, you need to get portaloos, or if again 60 people turned up and somebody did all this organisation. So Lily did make some additional cakes, which was fantastic. They basically sold out.
It did sell out.
I think I got one of the little crushed up that somebody picked up and dropped, but she did fantastic. She sold out I mean, True Valley Distillery as a whole, they must have been thinking, whoa, hang on a minute, like we were prepared. They were prepared. They were. Joe and Amy had got so much kind of faith in, and had at that time that people would turn up for it. They just knew. And what a success it was.
It was
148 people.
Seeing all those people, because I took the drone and that, and seeing all those people on the drone, and then like took the interview, didn't you?
Yeah.
And mate, you were there and like on the microphone, and then all that crowd of people was unbelievable to see. It's just like took up half of the whole area where you could park.
It was
insane. Amazing.
And our Joe, who runs the street, he got on the microphone and he's like, welcome, thanks for coming down. This is what we're gonna do, blah, blah, blah. And then he's like, I want to pass it over to Chris to tell you a little bit. And I love talking about what we're doing. I'm just so passionate about it. And I think it was so much emotion kind of came over me. I'm not one for like writing a speech. I'm very much like, I'm just gonna say what's on my mind. And when I kind of looked out there and I seen 148 people look at me as if to kind of get like, I believe in you. I believe in what you're doing. Like you're doing a good thing here, and I've come down to support you.
Everyone was there because of you.
And it's one of these things. When you look on Instagram, you go like, "Oh, I've got 500 followers." That means nothing. But when you've got 148 people stood in front of you, who believe in you, who you don't even know, you don't even know most of them, but
it's powerful, that, isn't it?
Very powerful.
And it was so when I what I want to kind of say a little bit more about why I was doing this, what it meant to me. I couldn't get my words out because I think I was just, my body and my mind was just taking all this love in.
It's really hard. Like, it really does. Too,
Yeah.
like, you're seeing that, and you're not expecting that many people either.
There's a lot of people to talk about, yeah.
You're not expecting it, and then you're just like, oh my goodness. You're just seeing war of people looking at you.
Yeah.
Like, it's difficult, mate.
Very,
You did a great job there. You
appreciate
overcame it.
Yeah, I think I did well, kind of hid away a little bit. But, it was incredible. So as the run club goes, I mean, that was like insane. And then since that 100th day, it's just been. I mean, we haven't had 140 people, which is probably a good thing because otherwise, but to have 40 people turn up,
it's brilliant.
It's been insane, and the traction we've had through social media about creating more followers and put that message out there and speaking to other run clubs and other companies who want to get involved. It's unreal. It's unreal. Like, for somebody who just started going, I'm just going to run 5k there, bought an expensive camera, to now being recognised, being like stopped. And being like, Chris, give yourself 30, and like,
Sing modest.
It's strange. Strange.
And like you said, like you're just doing that, and then you had the camera. Then a couple of weeks ago, you were in front of the camera at Bristol, weren't you?
Yeah. So, So, with the Bristol 10K. So, again, this is another one of these opportunities. If you take anything from this, guys, if you get an opportunity, act on it. Then right there and then.
Absolutely.
So leading up to the 10K, I wanted to create a video that I could put on social media to showcase what the GY30 movement was about.
Yeah.
I felt it was very important. Rather than me just talking about it, I needed other people to get involved and help show it. Me just talking all the time, him again. So that's that guy, and people have joked about it. It's like, oh yeah, see you on the camera every day. I'm like, oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, no, it's good.
Yeah.
But I thought, how can I show that this is expanding?
Yeah.
So I spoke to you guys about getting involved. Spoke to Joe Kelly from United Distillery and Lee Linton.
Yeah.
Who's a personal trainer / coach.
Yeah.
Everyone got involved, and we created a video talking about the GY30 movement, what giving yourself 30 means, how it affects people, put up a few stats about mental health and how it affects people at work and the percentage of people it kind of affects through the population.
Yeah.
And then at the end of that, I've got people who say, give yourself 30. Oh, excuse me, that's a lovely beer.
It is.
I can smell it in that. So I asked people, would you get involved? And just say, give yourself 30, I give myself 30, we give ourselves 30.
Yeah.
I thought I'd say, and I had so many people do it.
Yeah.
I've videoed people playing badminton, you guys.
Yeah.
Running, playing golf, dancing, like a bit of Zumba.
Yeah.
Create this, chucked it all together, create this video. And I'm not a very emotional person. I'm very kind of I do struggle to kind of let out my emotions, which I really try to work on. Sometimes I want to be able to just cry when I want to cry.
Yeah.
And sometimes it is tough for me. But when I watch this video back, it's about 4 minutes long.
Yeah.
And when I watched it back, when I got to the point where everyone is saying, I give myself 30, I could feel like the tears coming in my eyes. Yeah. And it was like, this is just a small percentage of people. There's loads. Yeah. But it's just a small percentage of people that we've reached.
Yeah.
This does lead up to the Bristol 10K, I promise you.
No, you carry on, mate.
So we create this video.
Which, by the way, we will put in this episode as well, and we'll link it and everything.
Yeah, thank you. We will. So we create this video, put it up on social media. Now, I work down in Millennium Square, where they've got a lovely big screen. And
very a popular place where a lot of people go and walk all the time, innit?
Thousands, right in the middle of town.
The heart of Bristol.
Yeah, people walk through all the time. I work down there, so I see people walk through, and I was thinking, how amazing would this be for all of our beautiful faces being up on this huge big screen in the middle of the square?
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
let's ask the question.
Yeah.
Go and ask, email. I got this video.
Yeah.
It's about mental health and how to do 30 minutes of physical activity a day. What do you reckon? Do you reckon we can get this on? Send the video over. Let's have a little look. So I sent it over. She's like, this is brilliant.
Yeah.
Need to make a few changes. Some of the stats you've put up, some people might think this the wrong way, so maybe just check. So, no worries, change it.
Yeah.
Send it back. Within about 3 weeks, walking through the square.
It's up there. It's up there.
And so I'll jump back to this other story in a minute, but the first time I seen it was after I was a guest speaker at a men's mental health support group.
Brilliant.
I'll jump back to that in a minute because that's very, very important. But
Yeah.
after that group, before that group, I walked up to it. I was like, right, I'm going to sit here. I'm early. I'm going to see if I see it. No, next one. No, right. So I went to this speaking thing, came back, and I was like, I'm going to give her 3 videos. If it doesn't come up in the 3rd video, I'll wait until the next day. The second one, it's like, right. Well, if it's not this one, I'm going to go. And it came on.
Oh, mate.
After doing this mental health. Yeah. Insane. I literally just sat there, just beaming, going, fucking hell. Like, on the big screen. Like, we're like thousands of people are going to see that.
Absolutely.
So we're still on track. We're still on track for this question you've asked. I then, to Lee, who is a big part of this, I had to bring Lee in to kind of help me with the little bits.
Yeah.
That you don't see on camera all the time. He's very good at promoting what we're doing as well.
Yeah.
Big help. And I messaged him a little video going, we're up there.
Yeah.
And spoke to him the next morning. This was Thursday morning then. And we were chatting. This is Thursday, 3 or 4 days away from the Bristol 10K half marathon.
Yeah.
And he said, will that be up on Sunday? I was like, no, it won't, because it's a different playlist. The Great Run will take over that screen.
Yeah.
And now they're in place. What do you ask?
Yeah.
We won't be able to.
Yeah.
All right, fine. So I went on Instagram, messaged Great Run and a Gmail. What I do? I was like, no, let's go on the website.
Mm-hmm.
So I went onto the website, found the networking team. Click on it. Right, let's see this. Oh yeah, there's an email address. Click on the email address. I wrote my email. So I got the video attached. So I was like, right, let me just check the email address. I was like, what? It's really familiar. Like, that must be a relation of somebody I know. And Jess, who said about this 100th day.
Yeah.
So I messaged her. I said, do you know this? It's the same surname as you. She went, yeah, that's my stepmom.
Oh.
I was like, no way. Jess, I'm just about to email her. Do you want to give her a little...
Yeah.
So I sent the email. Within about an hour, Natalie, who's the organizer, she messaged me going, I want to speak to you. Let's chat.
Brilliant.
So I sent my number. She rang up, and this is still Thursday morning. And she's like, "Look, love your video. I will see what I can do." She said, "I think it's a bit late to get you on the big screen. I'll see what I can do." I was like, "I just appreciate
more than anything.
It's more than I ever thought would happen."
Yeah, absolutely.
No worries. While you're on the thing, I don't know if this interests you, but tomorrow, Friday, before the big run, we have a press event down at Media Curious in Millennium Square. It's going to be at about 11 o'clock. Not sure if you can make it. I know it's short notice, but we'd love to have you there. I think it'd be really good to speak about what you're doing.
Yeah.
I was like, I work at Media Curious.
Yeah.
I can definitely make it.
Yeah.
Maybe speak to my managers. I know my managers are great. They're so kind of flexible. I do a very good job down there. So I know that if I go to them and say, look, can I have a half a day? Can I do this? They'll know that it's for a good reason.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, but if you can get anyone from your team, your crew, your GY30 lot to come down as well, there's going to be cameras, it's going to be like Bristol Post, there's going to be 24/7 Bristol, there's Bristol Live, there's ITV, there's... Oh my gosh, right, let me send a message, look guys, press event, Really Curious, tomorrow at 11 o'clock, I know it's short notice. Does anyone can anyone come down and make it? Like, don't worry, please don't stress, don't go booking holidays or anything for this. I don't know how it's going to turn out. It might just be one person going, what's your name?
Yeah.
And in the end, I had 9 people turn up.
Brilliant.
All with their fluorescent GY30. And we got there and we kind of made a statement. We kind of, everyone wanted to like come see and talk to us and chat to us. And we had, along with all the other wonderful people who were there, there was like 9 of us in these bright coloured tops.
You just stand out.
We just stood out, and that's a brilliance around these kind of not just branded tops, but the bright ones.
Yeah,
it was like, oh bloody, that's something bright. Let's go. Let's poke. And we had loads of kind of interviews, not just me. We had one with myself, Donna, and my mum. We were chatting. Other people, Lee, did a bit of talking as well. We had loads of photos and the group photos. And this just happened to me from a conversation I had with Lee to say, just find out. So we had all this, again, some great social media stuff went out. And people go, oh, bloody, I've seen him. I follow him. And then, it was insane. We sadly, we didn't get on the big screen. It was too late. But again,
doing that,
to get that out of a question, and I was
just spreading the word.
I was so close to going, it's too late. I'm not gonna bother. So just took that chance, and it's been very much a case of you don't ask, you don't get.
It's so true,
and it's something that I've learned massively this year, and so I have taken any opportunity that's been coming my way recently, just grabbing it and just seeing what happens.
Doesn't know where it could lead you.
No, it does mean that I'm very, very busy, which again is why kind of Lee's coming in to help you a bit more with it. But that was insane.
It was insane. Amazing, mate. It was brilliant. Then you did the 10K, didn't you? Did that with Stacey?
Myself and Stacey, we ran the 10K along with other one video did it as well. Which was really fantastic. But me and Stacey ran it. And her, like, she's done so well with running. She hates running. A lot of people hate running until they get like good at it. And her, she really wanted to get a PB, which I think hers at the time was like 1 hour 12 for 10K. Which she had done like about a month or 2 beforehand at like another 10K in Bristol. And we said, well, look, let's just aim for 115. 115, that's good. Let's just keep that consistency. Let's not push it. You don't know what the day's going to be like. It might be hot. Let's just chill. And I said to her, don't, like, have your headphones on, but don't put your Strava on, okay? You can link up to mine afterwards, but I don't want you to hear the pace. I'll tell you, I'll pace you. She went running 1 hour 9 minutes. So she'll be her PB.
Well done, Stacey.
But I think that helped not having a pace. So I had the pace, and it was to get under 1 hour 10, you need under 7 minute kilometers.
That's very, very, very good.
So for the first one, I think it was like 7:04. Then every one was like 6 something.
Brilliant.
And so I was telling her, like, we're good on pace. Like 1 hour 15 is in the bag. We've got this. If we need to walk, we'll walk. Even at those sections where we walked and we carried on, that kilometre came up and it was like 6 minutes. I'm sorry, knew straight away 1 hour 10 is in the bag. Got this.
Brilliant.
And the last little bit, any like big event like the Bristol one or the Gloucester one that I did, half marathon this year, and the Bristol ones I've done before. The crowd. And I'm not on about the ones who just come to support you. The whole crowd. The volunteers. People who are dancing and making music.
Little bands and stuff.
It's really insane. They are drugs for the running world. Honestly, I've never taken drugs, but you see people take drugs and they're on a high. That is a high for me. And I got a lovely little clip on my fantastic GoPro because I'm trying to document it a little bit as we're going round. Probably about halfway round, and Stacey's struggling a little bit. Obviously, we're going past her, and she's never done. She doesn't know this, but she can feel it. And I told her, like, look, if there's a kid, high five that kid's out.
Absolutely.
You'll feel amazing. Oh no, high five.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then so Joe, Donna, Amy, they were like stood in the middle where you run around with there.
Yeah.
And she had her headphones. Just move your headphones down a little bit so you could hear. I mean, you could see our GY30 crew up in there.
Yeah.
And I was like, pointing to Stace, like, don't say GY30, say Stace. And you could hear on the camera, go on, Stace. And her face going in front of this, and you could hear her smile just lit up.
Yeah.
And then for that next like half a kilometer, like you see, she just felt good. She was fresh.
Yeah.
And you could see it. And every time you got to a new crowd, because it's not constant.
No.
And you could see the dips in people. You'd be like, oh, there's people, dancing. And then it quiets.
Yeah.
And then it comes up again, it quiets. Yeah. That last kilometre of the Brisbane 10K, I don't know how many hundreds of people are along.
Absolutely.
But it's just a sea of noise. Just love and
support
as you go down. And when you cross that line, bless her, she broke down, she was in tears. Not because she hated it, but just because so emotional. She's done this thing. I told her the time. Yeah. And I think she's so overwhelmed.
Absolutely.
But yeah, what a great event.
Yeah, it was brilliant. Like I said as well, like Liz, my wife ran it with Ria, her sister. Dad ran it as well. And Liz was coming around the corner and she was struggling, and me, the kids, my mum and her dad was there. We're like, go on, Liz, go on, Ria, you can do it. And like you said, it was just like, they come in and they high-fived and all of that. And you could see them, they were like, boom, boom, boom. And then I saw Dad coming up Queen Square. And he was like this. Dad's a plodder, like, you can do it. He's like this. And we're like, go on, Dad, you can do it. And he's like, it made so much difference. And like you said as well, like Lynn's so proud of you. You've done amazing. Best ever time she's done it. First one she's done. She's done 10Ks, but this first race she done amazing.
So I ran with them.
You did, yeah.
On a cycle track.
Yeah, you did.
And normally if you kind of run a 10K race, you don't normally run 10K. You would do it like a bit of a short distance.
Yeah.
And when we said we'll do a 10K, I was like, yeah, no worries. And I was expecting to do a little bit of walking in between, and whether it was me just chatting to them constantly for the whole thing. And they didn't stop. And I was like, you realise you've just done a 10K and you haven't stopped one bit. Like, that is insane. No matter what pace you do it at, that's like insane. And like, just the determination she had. So as soon as I'd done that with her, I knew that she was supposed to 10K. With having just the three of us running along the cycle track, they had thousands of people.
Going back to what you said about when you're talking during a run, they both said that was the easiest run they did with you talking. Yeah. Because it just went by like that. They said that.
Bring out people, don't they?
That's you, mate. But yeah, it's funny. You just made me remember. They said that.
What, like you said, like that. It's easy. When we had our run, you got a PB. I knew Mike Parry, who's a big thing with the GY30 and on Goodfellerz. His PBs that he's had has been when he's just running with somebody randomly. It is a cheat code. Yeah. It is definitely a cheat code. Yeah. Music and podcast is fine. Yeah. I think if you're on your own, it's good. Get a good playlist on or whatever, and you go in.
But even then, you can still think about what you're doing. Whereas when you are in the conversation, it is different.
100%,
it is different.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because like you said, normally you're like, I end up, if I'm running on my own, I try and focus on something on the floor. My focus is like focus on something on the floor, and that takes my mind off the running and stuff. And that. Yeah. It's not always that effective, like you said. Yeah. But when you run with someone else, it helps. Claire's friend Kaylee came on Friday, and she doesn't do any running. She's like, I just want to do the walk in and all that stuff. Yeah. So I'll just come do a little walk. She goes, I only walk a little bit now. I was like, go on. Like run, and went on the run and stuff and that. I think she did just over 2K, and then she went back. Yeah. So she didn't do like the full bit of that. But I was like, from someone who hasn't run, she was like, I'm going to do the couch to 5K walk and that. But because I was running, she was like, oh, if you want to go on, you can go on and that. Like, pace yourself. So I was like, no, I'm fine. Like, I'll stay with you. I'll get mine. I'm not here to like run fast and try and do the fastest 5K here. Like, I'll stay with you. And we chatted, and it helped her, I think, get up to that now.
And that is, again, another thing I've learned from... I feel like this is a saying that I've kind of created, but it might not be. But like running it's an individual sport with team mentality, and it is you get people who are quicker than you, But they're happy.
That's very true.
Yeah, and they're happy to do those. You've got these runs called tempo runs and hill sprints and conversational runs and easy runs. And what I've kind of learned through these runners, so especially Lee and Brad, who are fantastic running coaches, and I know there's loads more that I've met, but those two have been very, very knowledgeable for me. I've learned so much off of them. But I know that for me, if I ran with Lee as example, Lee's conversational pace would be a fast pace for me.
Yeah.
So I would probably struggle to have a conversation with him at his conversational pace. So when I want to push myself, I'd run with Lee. And if Lee's day second is an easier run, he could run with me and we could kind of find that middle ground.
Yeah.
But then when Lee wants to push himself, he'll run with Brad. Brad's an animal. Unbelievable. So if Brad needs an easy run, he'll have a chat with Lee.
That's mental.
It's crazy. And
for me, it's like a 40-minute 10K. You just went to 40, didn't it?
Yeah.
And that's rapid.
Yeah. But I mean, so I went and watched them do the 5K. It was up in Odddown, and it's like a proper, like, you get the elites up there.
Yeah.
So like Lee was in the category where you're like running sub 20. I think it's like between 18 and 20 minutes. And then it was like between 16 and 18 minute kind of runners, which I think that was the one that Brad was in. And he runs like, 15 to 17 minute 5Ks. But also when you watch it, and not just him, when you're watching these elite runners, you're like, well, they're not running that fast.
I've found that when I've watched it.
Yeah. And it comes from experience and just knowledge of how to run.
Yeah.
So obviously I'm getting better, but I'm not there yet. And through their training, just watching them, and I'm not trying to like get fast. I'm just trying to do this. The movement is the important thing for me. The movement. But when you're watching these people and you're like, I can run that fast.
Yeah.
On last Sunday, I ran with the concrete ferret in. I don't always get a lot of time to chat with Brad. He's like such a wonderful person. So I was like, right, me and Brad were going to chat. So we were talking, and again, he's just like, no problem. And I'm feeling like I can still talk, but I can, I can feel this. Look round. I'm like, what the fuck is everyone else gone? Oh yeah, sorry. I just kind of went off and that, and I was keeping up with his pace, but he was just breezing it. I'm like, wow, it's insane. It just comes from so many like years of just doing it.
Training endurance, because I think you were doing. We'll get into it in a minute. You obviously what you did yesterday. I was chatting to Joe yesterday, and Jess was there, and Mike was chatting to them. And Spencer Matthews, like that, he's got a podcast he does now. I never knew that. But I just saw a clip come up on the thing. He was chatting to this fastest guy, one of the fastest guys in UK runner.
Yeah.
And they're talking about the marathon and that Sawi.
Yeah.
And I know everyone says like what he was doing, his second half was faster than his first half.
Yeah.
He was like, this English guy goes, if I was going to do my fastest 10K, he goes, you've got to do your warm up, do all this and that, and then do your 10K. He goes, the last 10K of that marathon race, they did faster than he's ever done his fastest 10K. Yeah. And like Spencer Matthews, like what he's like, they were 2.3 per kilometer, and he was and he's like, I'm struggling to do there's runners I'm struggling to do 2.5, and they were doing 2.3 on the last bit of the marathon. Yeah. I just it's bonkers when you think you can be that good. It's just obviously it's like years and years of training and endurance and stuff, isn't it?
I think and those numbers you talk about, like the paces, when you're not a runner, I don't think you can really see what that means.
No.
Mm-hmm. I obviously with Strava you can see like your personal best 400 meters up to 50 kilometers.
Yeah.
Excuse me, and more. And I tried to do a fast 400 meters, and it was I think it was just in the 2 minutes, or just under 3 minutes. I'm not down for it.
Yeah.
And I'm not as quick as this guy who's just ran this sub 2 hour marathon for 400 meters.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
And he's doing this and making it, and I'm probably stomping.
Absolutely.
And again, some people are built. You get certain nations that you see them, and they're you kind of always know that these winners are going to be from certain countries. They just seem to be built for that. And you get that. You get some countries that are stronger. You get some people who are faster. Some people who've got more endurance.
Yeah.
But when you see somebody in person run, at that pace, make it look that effortless.
Oh yeah,
It's very difficult to kind of
wrap your head around it.
Yeah, you always need somebody to, because they're running against other elites. Whereas if it was like, well, I'm going to go run with him, and he fucks off, you're like, oh,
yeah.
that is actually quite fast.
Yeah,
it is insane. But it's all similar to like the gym.
Yeah.
There's always somebody bigger and stronger than you.
Always, yeah.
And that is something I learned big time yesterday. I mean, so it's always somebody way fitter than you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm just going to say, when you go on that, we obviously talked to the 10K and that in Bristol. Do you want to talk about what you did yesterday?
Yeah.
Because, go on,
Yeah.
So I took part in the Power Endure backyard ultramarathon yesterday, and that came from me kind of stupidly, I suppose, saying, if I hit 1,000 followers on Instagram, I'll do a marathon.
Yeah.
Again, from somebody who's not a runner, it's just somebody who feels like I'm quite fit. Like, if I do followers, it's going to take a while. Probably the end of the year, I might get there. And I'll find out ultramarathon and I'll do it. And as soon as that 100th day, we got to that 100th day, I was on 997 followers. We had the 100th day. I got back from that run club and I was like, oh fuck! I've now got to find an ultramarathon. And it just so happened to come across up on social media. So when you become a runner and all you look at is running stuff and shares and people and trying to find that inspiration.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic. Social media is good for that.
Yeah.
As long as you kind of filter it the right way. But he came up with this brand new organizer who was trying to create an event, a backyard ultramarathon, which is running 4.1 miles, which is about 6.7k every hour on the hour. This was in Bristol, so Tockington, so not far away. So I thought, well, it's local. It's in May, so this was like a month and a half, 2 months ago that I booked it. And it's a backyard, so rather than like a 50k plus distance ultramarathon where you start here, you go all the way over there, then you got to kind of come back.
Yeah.
I thought because I didn't know how far I can run.
Yeah.
Most I've ever done is 35k before. Yeah. Well, in fact, when I booked it wasn't even that. It was probably a half marathon, the furthest I ever done.
Yeah.
So I booked it and then thought I've got to do a few long runs. But I thought if I book a proper ultra marathon where it's just point A, come round and you finish at point B, if I get out to halfway and I'm done, I've got to get back to that. I've got to get back, and who am I going to see on the way? These other runners, they're going to go. I'm going to be in the back. So I thought a backyard ultra. It's in your backyard, so it's normally like a stately home place, or the place was part of the school. Very posh looking school, lovely grounds. Yeah. And some of the fields are actually the farmers' fields that they had said beautiful field. The good thing about it is you're within a 4 mile kind of loop. Well, in fact, this was smaller because it was 2 laps. It was 1 or 2 loops was like 1 lap. And so I knew that if I struggled halfway through or anywhere on this race, all I had to do was walk 300-400 meters and there'd be somebody there. There's always going to be somebody there. But also a fantastic opportunity to let me push myself physically, mentally, trying to get through some barriers and just see what happens. What I probably didn't really think about too much was it is trail running. I road run. I've done a couple of little trails, but this was, quite steep. A lot of elevation. The ground is not flat. It's bobbly. It's farmers' fields. It's just fields, which is what it's about. This is what it is. I just didn't really realise, and it does take a toll on your body. But it's such an incredible event. So I signed up to it at the game because I said, "Well, okay, does anyone want to come out? Can really do with support." I'm fine running, but if I have people there to cheer me on, I know I can go a little bit further. And the crew that came up from start to finish, I managed to do 9 full hours.
Amazing, mate. Amazing.
In fact, I've got my medal in my bag. I'll grab out of it.
Grab it.
But I did 62 kilometres. So the most I'd ever ran before was 35, and that was on the road, so it was like a bit more easier for me.
Doubled it.
Almost doubled it. And
that's brilliant, mate.
Yeah, insane. And I kind of had, I kind of said I wanted to do a minimum of 10 hours.
Yeah.
Again, not really. That was just like a number put on. For 10 hours is a good round number. Which is like, it would have been like 67 kilometers.
Yeah.
68, and I thought, like 10 hours I'd do that.
Yeah.
That'd be good. But then I'd like to get through the night, and ideally I want to get to like midnight, start that midnight one, so that the next day's 5k was done.
Yeah.
And that was, I put no pressure. Everyone was like, "Oh, you nervous about it? You nervous?" I was like, "No, I'm not." Because none of the events I've done this year have I been like, I need to get this. Like, if I don't get this time, if I don't get this distance, I'm a failure.
Yeah.
Everything has been like no pressure.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what I need. So to turn up and do what I did, to beat my personal best of 35k, to then run a first ever marathon, to then run an official ultra marathon, which is pretty much like 50k plus. But I think officially it's like anything over a marathon, even like half a kilometer over is like technically an ultra marathon. But I think to most people, I think they'd say like 50k. So to then do that as well. Probably the best part of it is when you go on Strava now, I've got a time next to my 50k badge. So I'm like, that's pretty cool. So, but yeah, the crew that were there were insane. Probably had up to like 20 people through the 9 hours, if not more than that. And that isn't the best bit. Like the people that were there were fantastic. They supported me, and they helped me. They fed me. They brought me water bottles around, made sure I was hydrated. People were dousing my hat in water, meeting me halfway through, going, because it was hot.
Yeah, it was.
It was probably the hardest bit was the heat.
Yeah, I can imagine.
3 or 4 hours.
Yeah.
Was hot, insane, and I know quite a few people dropped out in the first few hours because of that. But yeah, so like this support I was getting, and it wasn't me that noticing that, which was a fantastic bit. The fantastic bit was people running past going like, "How many people have you got?" I'm like, "Oh, I've got loads." They're like everywhere. Like, it's amazing. Like the support you've got. Like every 5 minutes, there seems to be a new face and a new top. Like, this is what we've created. We've created this, and some of these people come up, people that I've known for years, and some people like, although I've kind of known of you for years, really the relationship we've had is pretty much long as I've had it with you. Really,
it is really,
and that tight knit one, and you guys both turned up, and then people that I've met at Run Club for the last couple of months, they've turned up. And it's again like my mum and dad turned up. When I seen them after like 5 laps, I didn't know they were coming up. I just seen my mum and dad stood there. I was like, whoa, that was one of those moments I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna cry. Like hugging my dad. I said last time was like, it never used to be a thing. Like hugging my mum and hugging my dad. I was like, I can't believe you come to support me. I knew you support me, but you've like made it up here. But yeah, I just loved it. Like, I would like meet somebody else. I'm like, oh, you guys are there again. Oh, you guys are there again. Oh, they're everywhere. and they really made a statement, not for me, but for the whole movement. To be like, all these people are behind. So what are you? Who are you? Let me tell you. Have you got time? Yes, we have. As we go into this bird field, let me talk to you.
And it makes it running easier, as you said.
Exactly, and it did. Those times where I was like, oh, this is tough. Like every time somebody comes to me, be like, "How you doing?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good. I'm fine." Like I was good. Energy was good. But it was like, as fun as it was, it's quite boring running around the same lap. Very like mentally. Like some of it was hard, and other bits were easier. And the annoying thing is, when you did that first like lap, you do the easy bit. You feel like good. We're coming up to the start finish line. Then I got to do that hard bit again. And quite, you could feel that mental strain. For me, I don't know how any of the other athletes felt with it, but I know for me, that mental feeling going, oh, I've got to do 2 laps. where it's like it's one lap, but it's like 2 loops, but it's one lap, and it's quite after a few laps of doing it, a few hours, it does like drain on you a bit. So for those people who've done 31 hours of it, yeah, insane. You guys incredible. I've watched the last couple of hours every now and then, just popped on to see what's there.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Absolutely insane, and they're making it look easy.
Yeah,
that's the difference. And kind of said like somebody like yourself who maybe struggle to do a 5k, look at somebody like Sean who makes a 5k look quite easy. Then maybe makes a half marathon look easy, and then look at somebody else who makes a marathon, and then you've got somebody who's doing 201 kilometers. And then are we doing another lap? No, you're done. Sit down.
You won.
Here's your check. Just make sure calm down. It's insane. It just goes to show that there's somebody bigger, better, faster, stronger.
Mate, when I was there yesterday and we're waiting for you to come in, and the first guy crossed the line, so that would have been lap 8 or whatever it was. He came across the line. It was like 35 minutes. He looked like he just went out for a walk. He looked like he just went out for a walk, and he was talking to this guy. He's like, "Yeah, I went to the
nice."
And I'm like, it's just like, oh my goodness, elite level fitness.
It is. It's nuts. But even the people like these elite runners, I think the most kind of humble thing about it is they don't brag.
Yeah.
They're not like, oh, you're only doing 9 laps. You're only doing 9 hours.
Yeah. It's very encouraging, isn't it?
Everyone is there just to boost each other on, and the reason for that is if this guy was just running on his own, even after 150 kilometers, I'm sure he'd be like, "So I just stop now." The fact that he's got people to talk to and compete against, again, it's that individual sport, but a team mentality. It's those people that you're competing against just spurring you on to be better, to go further, to make it easier for you the next time. It's insane. But as a running event, a backyard isn't for just your elite athletes.
No.
A backyard ultra can be for somebody who's just started running. It can literally be for anyone who can run a 5k, I would say, can take part in a backyard ultra. If you do 1 lap, or if you do a half lap, you probably still get your medal. Which is what everyone does it for. But if you do 1 lap, and that's it, you end up with a DNF. You did not finish. There's only one person who will not have a DNF next to their name, and that is the last man standing. So these backyard ultra marathons are there to, how far can you run? How far can you push yourself? Do you want a little bit of a challenge? There are people there who do. One of the guys who kind of joined up with me, Ben, he signed up, ready to kind of give it a bit of a go. Sadly, had an injury, and he's like, "I still want to come along because I want to see. I've never done one of this before." He is big into his running. He actually owns a website, Run Finder, which is kind of like Bristol, local, Southwest. All these running events it is on there. So if you're looking for a running event, runfinder.com. It's fantastic.
We'll put it. We'll get Sol to do some work. Put it in
there. It's fantastic. But if you, I use it all the time now. It's fantastic. It's brilliant. You go on there, right? I want to look at a race around this date. This date. The annoying thing is now is like looking on to all these events.
That's it.
Which is great. But it's for anyone. So if anyone who wants to kind of push themselves a little bit, whether you want to do 7k, whether you want to do 70k or 200k,
brilliant.
But push yourself. So great event to go into. And the medal, so the medal is for this.
We'll we'll
do the beer review then.
Oh. I mean, that's really cool. That.
Maybe I might have to do an ultra marathon next year.
Well, I've already signed you up for one.
I'll take on that number 1 guy.
All right. The funny thing, somewhere. The funny thing is that there will be somebody who will be better than him. Better than ultra. Looking at these, like, there's ultra marathons that are. So this one was like a 31 hour. What was it? 2 hours, man. What do you think? 31 hour.
Stay in the night. People like
Yeah, there's some ultra marathons, and they're doing like these are literally like last man standing.
Yeah.
So they're doing like 67 hours,
Yeah.
and it's like 300-400 miles.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Here we go. Should we,
Yeah, go on, get right.
Yes.
Wow.
Now that medal,
Beautiful.
look at that. That medal is from an organizer. This is their first event they've ever organised.
Wow.
And not only did they come up with not probably, my favourite medal.
Yeah.
And
so I'm assuming that's meant to be Toppington Manor, is it?
I believe so, yeah. I believe so.
That's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I've not had a medal like that. So for next year, that is a standard.
It's like laser engraved out stuff.
Yeah, incredible. I've got a lot of medals this year, and that one is like that is number one.
Yeah.
And then we've got like number 2 and So, for their first event, I mean, hats off to them. In the morning they look stressed out because I think until you do your first of something, you never really know how it's going to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
How many people do we need to help?
Yeah.
5?
Yeah.
They probably needed more.
Yeah.
But with the people they had, they smashed it. They did so well.
Yeah. It looked like a well-run event when I got there.
Brilliant. And they were everyone was just so lovely. They would come up.
Yeah.
How's it going? You doing all right? They would come around doing interviews with people. They really made you feel like a bit of a celebrity. Everyone there was there to have fun and feel good about themselves, and they did a fantastic job.
They did.
Really, really good.
Yeah, they did. Are you going to do it next year?
If they set up another one, especially if it's like in the Bristol area, 100% we do it. And I wouldn't be trying to beat what I've done.
No.
Just go there and just enjoy. And again, like all the running I'm doing is not about me shoving my ego in people's faces.
Setting a time or whatever.
Because I'm not going to beat the people there. It's just go there, have a good time, and try and if I can do another event where we turn up with the GY30 crew and we make a statement of this is who we are. Like
that in of itself is...
Yeah. That is what and that is what I've tried to keep in mind with when I'm doing all these events.
Yeah.
I ran with somebody in Newport, did the Newport 10K, a friend of mine.
Oh, yeah.
And I was chatting to her on Instagram, and I said, are you running with anyone? She's like, no. I was like, well, I've already paid for it. Like, are you trying to get a certain time? She's like, I'd love to get under an hour. I was like, run with me.
Yeah.
And if you're happy to, I'll film it.
Yeah.
Give you... And do it so it's like you're running along with me doing it. So you've got like a little bit of a video of your first kind of proper 10K.
Yeah.
You're going to get that sub hour.
Yeah.
So we're going to get your first sub hour, 10K. We're going to film it. And it was brilliant. And that's the kind of more things you want to do is make sure that we're doing stuff. This isn't for me.
Yeah.
The whole it is for me, but the whole bigger picture is for everyone to try and get people up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's amazing, mate.
Yeah.
Should we review the beer? The Kaleidoscope.
I think we should.
So, which way are we? Guests. Guests first.
So
go on.
Let me tell you a story. When it comes to drinks, coffees, rums, beers, I'm not normally a huge fan of like fruitier ones.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, that is quite nice.
These are like your similar kind of pale ales, kind of session.
Yeah, I do
session
like
beers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Citrusy and that, but
I've had ones before, and they're like a bit sweety.
Too sickly.
Yeah. So if I have a coffee, and they've got like, do you want any syrups in it? It's
I
put a little bit of sweetener in it with a bit of sugar or something, but. Yeah, it can ruin. I don't mind it if it's in like a frappe, like a ice cream one.
Yeah.
But yeah, in stuff like beers and that, not normally.
Yeah, I'm similar, to be fair.
Yeah, but that was really nice. Actually, I really enjoyed that.
It was really nice.
It wasn't sweet. Like it wasn't like
no, wasn't overpowering, was it?
No, and even those burps like it kind of did. It was like, oh, actually, I can remember that taste. It was quite nice. So
nice last taste.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the beer we had last time. Was it the Monschhoff? It was like a German.
Monschhoff.
Oh my
the Monsch beer.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Populated.
So,
I
yeah.
think it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was phenomenal.
Unbelievable.
I can't remember what I rated it though. I did feel that was as good. It wasn't as good as that one.
Okay.
I did like it that. I can't remember what I give it, so I didn't know what.
Well, I'll just give this an honest rating.
I'm
Yeah.
going to give this 8.2.
Ooh, good score.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah, good score. Go on then, Dol.
I'm going to go
Oh, no.
with a 10. No, I'm joking. Imagine that.
Shit.
We've never had them now. I'm going to go
Yeah.
8.4. Very good there.
Ooh.
Very nice. I enjoy that.
I was going to go 8.4 as well.
Oh.
Yeah. Very, very nice. No, it's really, really nice.
It was really
I mean, everything we've had, I think we've had a couple from there, is delectable.
100%.
Delicious.
What was it? So you had a Wiper and True 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't have the Clydescope. We had.
No.
It was a Pelargo one. I can't remember the name of it.
That's
too many. It was nice.
That lose, isn't it?
And then I know the Clydescope one is great. And then I saw them and I was like, ooh, that's different.
Yeah.
Instead of like now 10 years, and I thought, why not?
Can you remember what the last one got?
Ooh, I think it might be a bit higher.
It would have been more because it was like
It was up there. It was the same time we did like an Arbrell's one as well and stuff.
Yeah, that
They're higher.
Arbor. Yeah, they did a hell of a song. It was trying to mimic like German.
Yeah.
The German beer is just phenomenal, mate.
Yeah.
But this was delicious. Very delicious.
There we go.
Thank you.
Nice. I like the elephant as well.
Yeah, that's cool.
Do you just quickly want to turn the lights on? 'Cause it's starting to get a bit dim.
Oh, you want to turn the lights on?
Yeah.
Don't want them down.
They're already dim. But,
I was going to say,
maybe not the main ones. Just see what that one looks like.
I like introduction.
Yeah, that's something. Damn right you are.
I'll stay behind the camera now.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, a few other things obviously want to pick up on you've done since then, and obviously one of the things you've dragged us into as well, but you've obviously recently completed a 15k Tough Mudder,
Yes.
and we've signed up to do one with you in August as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I dragged you in, pulled you in.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tough Mudders are so fun.
Yeah.
They are so. You've done them before, haven't you? No, you haven't. You
Nope,
haven't?
never.
Ah.
Literally newbies.
Yeah.
It is so fun. So I've only done one. Last year I did one. That was my first one. And so before this UI30 thing, I applied to be an ambassador for Tough Mudder. I thought, oh, this would be fun. I bought myself a season pass so that I could enter into every event, every weekend of it. And I was like, oh, I'll see what this ambassador thing to bring. So I signed up, and pretty much you get like a discount code that you can kind of get people in, involved, and you don't financially benefit from it, but you get like points. So any person you kind of get, I don't really know what it goes towards, but it is what it is. But yeah, it is. Again, it's one of those things where everyone there is just there for a bit of fun, just see how far they can push themselves, make themselves a little bit silly, cover themselves in mud, and just see what they can do. And the people that I've met there, again, whether it's other ambassadors or just other people, kind of going around, you're just chatting to people and say, oh, like, what are you doing? How are you doing this? And there's the variety of people. Yeah, it's so widespread. There's people with like disabilities there who won't even attempt the monkey bars because they've got like I'm not sure what their conditions would be, but they said, "Oh, I can't do it. We can't do this." So, well, how do you do it? We just walk past. Okay, cool. So if there's something that you can't do, or you're scared of, if you're scared of confined spaces or water, or you can't swim, or you can't hold yourself up, whatever it is, if you can't do it, it's absolutely fine.
You're
if you don't want to
judged for it.
If you don't want to run through that electric shock thing and get like it's like literally somebody doing that on the back of your head, which is kind of fun a little bit. If you don't want to do it, it's absolutely fine, and nobody will. Somebody might go like, you know, but it's all in, like, everyone knows it's like just a bit of good, and
good nature.
It's fantastic. Again, like, the last one I did was West London. And that was hilly. Again, that was way hillier. The problem is when somebody sends out a map, and you go like, this is a route that you're going to take, you're like, oh yeah, that's fine. What you don't see is it that way. And sometimes they put elevation, but to be honest, when they put 100 meters of elevation.
Still
I'm like,
really, man. Yeah.
that's like bad.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
what does it mean? Is that 100 meters in one go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very difficult. That was steep. That was a very, very steep one. Yeah, I felt it. I definitely felt it. The southwest one that you guys are doing is so much flatter.
Is it?
Yeah. So, I think that's the problem. I did the southwest one, which is expecting like the same kind of thing. And the first hill I got to, I was like, oh, that's steep. And then the guy's like, yeah, that's nothing. Like, oh, great. And you go kind of get down, you come down this hill and it's up again and down and up. But it's good, you're chatting to people and everyone's having fun about it.
Yeah.
And luckily, I have a GoPro.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm going to fit. In my head, I was like, I'm going to go and talk to people and like and film and chat to people, which I've done on a few of the other events.
Yeah.
And I was enjoying the chatting to people so much that I didn't want to go, do you mind if I film this? I just wanted to chat. I just wanted to talk to people and find out a little bit about this person, that person, her, him, like that. And it was so nice that 5 minutes of interaction I had with somebody. And then they were gone. I'd never see them again.
Yeah.
And then I found something else. Never see them again.
Yeah.
And it's just so nice. And everyone's willing to chat, talk about their stories, or how many tough mudder. Some people have done like 150 plus tough mudder.
Fair play to them.
There's I think you get like head bandits, like I've done a tough mudder, and then I've now got one that's I've done 2 tough mudder.
Yeah.
And then I think it's like a 3, a 5, a 10, and it goes up.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
cool.
I think the biggest one's like 120. Or it might be 150.
Yeah.
Somebody's done more than that, so they've stitched their 5 into like a 6.
Brilliant.
And it's like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But they just do it all the time. Yeah, it's just incredible. Like some things you need help with.
Yeah.
So you
no
could
matter what.
Yeah, you could just run off and then skip one and go.
Yeah.
The whole point of it is that teamwork. It's, I went on my own, so there's a couple of them that I had to have somebody help me go through it. Like I can't reach out to put me up, and somebody else come round, and then it might be a group of people like I want to give this a go, but none of us can help lift them up. Yeah. Can you? Yeah. Like people come over and like right, ready, 1, 2, up you go, and over the wall, and then go on to the next one. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Never see him again. Yeah. You go. You're gonna love it.
No, I can't wait. Who we got going? Dad's doing as well.
Yeah. So myself, you two, your dad, who is incredible. I'd love to talk about him in a minute as well.
Yeah, sure.
Mike, his daughter Kaylee, and her brother Bryson, our Jack Bar, doing it as well. Yeah. Our Jess. And there might be a couple of others. I'm sure. I was chatting to your dad the other day about getting t-shirts. We'd definitely get some level of t-shirts. Because if you're doing like a team event, if you're going as a squad, you need to have
for sure.
Yeah, it just looks so much better. Yeah. People that notice you. Yeah. Like yesterday, this ultra. Yeah. You kind of like. Yeah. Wow, there's just things that popping up everywhere. Yeah. You do get noticed.
Yeah. That's good. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, it will be so fun. Yeah. And like obviously, at the moment, you would find that.
I'm hoping there's going to be a few more 2 weeks of £17 and stuff. So by the time I'm there, put me exactly where I want, but I'll be a lot fitter.
Mate,
be a lot fitter.
It would be incredible because you've lost £17 in 2 weeks. Yeah. By pretty much just punching a punch bag. Yeah. And making some better choices in your life.
Absolutely.
Which is insane. Like before the podcast, went down to your gym. Yeah. Picked up like a 10 kilo weigh. And I was like, this is just a little bit over what you've lost. And I think a lot of the time when people lose weight and they say I've lost this amount, it's very difficult to understand what that means.
Put perspective on it.
Pick it up. Mm-hmm. I said I had a guy called Ian. Yeah. One of my clients. Very tall guy. A little bit overweight at the time I met him, but not like you need to lose weight. Yeah. Okay, you want to lose weight, fine. And he lost, it was about 10 to 12 kilos. And he was like happy with how he had done, and he wanted to run a 10K under, I think it was like 54 minutes, because it was his 54th birthday. Perfect. And this was through COVID. and he was going out just doing his runs individually, and we set up in a field loops.
Yeah.
This was like as we were coming out of like the COVID time.
Yeah.
So like, you've trained for this.
Yeah.
I think it was a Bristol 10K that got cancelled.
Yeah.
And this is what he was training for, and he was gutted. So we're like, look, let's set up this. Anyway, so he lost loads of weight, did this 10K in under 54 minutes, fantastic. And we're like, do you understand how much weight you've lost?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, what? Yeah, I've lost it. So I bought a weights vest.
Yeah.
This weights vest was pretty much his body weight.
Yeah.
I put this on, he's like, oh my
Yeah.
God. Like, you used to walk around with that. When you used to come to my classes, you were doing burpees, you were doing squats with this extra weight.
Yeah.
So when you had that 10 kilo weight, like, whenever you get to a point and you're like, oh my God, because it will happen, you'll have a day where you're like, is this worth it?
Yeah.
Take what you've lost.
Yeah.
And go put it on the bar and just stand with it, walk around the garden for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And your arms will get tired, your body will get tired from that weight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you have done it.
I mean, deserves a round of applause for that.
Thank you. Not quite yet, but
It's great stuff, dude.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, but this is where social media is such a fantastic
I agree.
tool.
I agree.
Because when you were trying to set it up and you would message me, and you're like, look, we're doing this thing. I'm like, we need to tell people about this.
Yeah.
And you were a little bit unsure about what people would
self-conscious.
and what people would think. Obviously, a larger lad, you take the top off, you show your progress. But the people who see this and follow this are people who want to be inspired.
It's very positive.
You'll get a couple of knob edge. But you know what? That's fine.
It's by the by.
Yeah. But the people who follow you and the people who comment and the people who kind of genuinely want to watch your stuff and people who need that inspiration as well.
Yeah.
And that doesn't have to be somebody who's 35 stone who wants to lose weight.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that there's somebody in a worse condition than you. Or like people like myself, like Sean, like anyone will look at what you're doing and be like, and do you know what? He's giving himself 30 minutes a day or whatever he's doing to make himself better, to kind of push himself. And you're doing this every day. And I said to you yesterday that when you went to the beach, because I seen your dad and he said, oh yeah, he's gone down to, where did you go?
Bridport.
Yeah. And I was like, stupidly, one of my first thoughts were, I wonder what he's going to do. He's doing this thing every day, and I know the problem is when you do these ice baths every day, when you run 5K every day, when you're punching the punch bag every day, if you get to a point where you can't do it, sometimes psychologically, mentally, you can feel like a bit of a failure. It does happen. So it is a struggle. Or even if you're trying to give up smoking or alcohol, if you have that drink or that cigarette, you go, fuck it, I'll just smoke 100 a day again. Rather than go, that's right, it's happened, we should get back to it. But what you did was, you went down to the beach, you filmed stuff, you got your kids involved as well. And Charlie, but you didn't take the whole punch bag. You're not obsessed about it.
No.
But what you did is you still shouted box. You did something, and it goes to show how kind of committed you are to what you're trying to do.
Absolutely.
And that's what people, myself, Sean, you will get inspired by, because
of watching it.
Yeah, I genuinely.
I can't wait for the next day, you know.
And there's a few people that I follow who do things, not necessarily daily, but they do things, they put it up because it's not for us, it's for you. Like, you're doing this for you and your family and your kids to show that you want to be a fitter parent. You want to be able to do these things with your kids, to go out for a run. You'll probably look at people like Lee, who brings their daughter, like the whole family come and they run, and you want to be part of that kind of that group.
I do.
And the fact that you're working so hard towards it, I lost 17 pounds in 2 weeks, is genuinely insane. And I really hope that in a kind of bit of a sadistic way, I really want those followers to get up.
I do. I really do.
We get 1 million subscribers. What are we going to do then?
There's
I'll put a cap on it.
There's I spoke to you about it. There's a young kid who is like a little bit overweight, and he got on social media. He's like, I'm gonna run like 1 meter for every follower.
That was it,
and he did it was like 100 meters, 300 followers. And then and it was like a montage clip that I seen.
Yeah.
And then the next day he's like, "Oh, hi guys, I've now got 484,000 followers. So I'm not going to run 480 kilometers. Instead, I'm going to do." And it was like, for every 10,000 followers, you would do like. But I mean, it would be amazing if we got you up to the thousands.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Obviously, we did 300.
345.
Yeah, and obviously, I'm not used to it. I'm not.
No.
It is like throwing punches, even just little like that.
Yeah,
you feel it.
It is a hell of a workout. And, I do think that you got your weight test, which you put your weight test on, which is probably half the weight that you've lost.
Yeah.
But I don't use my weights vest. I think I should bring it over while you're using it. Every now and then change it weights vest just to remind yourself how much you kind of lost as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
But if you see this, guys, and you can clip this, make sure you clip this. If you see this, follow this guy. Follow this guy on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube, on every single social media account he's got. I want his arms to be like.
I can't lift him.
Where you
I don't know. I can't reach that far. It's got to go above. Got to go above Clark's head. Some of there, so
we need to see him
doing over 1,000 a day.
Over 1,000, and you will get with 100%. You get You keep this going. You keep inspiring people, and
I'm trying to.
Definitely. And people share it. The thing that's helped the GY30 thing is people liking, commenting, and sharing.
Yeah.
It has been incredible. Every time that people likes it and follows it and shares it, even if you have a few hundred followers, when you share it onto your stories, it's like, oh yeah, then that person might share it then to another 200 people, and then 200 people, 200 people, and out of those, say 10,000 people that watch, if you just get 1% of that, there's a lot of followers, and then that expands again, and it expands again, and soon you're going to be like, why on earth? And then it's going to be people like me and Sean going, you better get back and do your 10,000 punches.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
I'll come around and do it with you.
Yeah.
But you can, it starts off in your garden.
Yeah.
But
who knows where it could end up?
Who knows where? Yeah. You could take this into boxing clubs.
Yeah.
And be like, look, I'm doing this thing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to be a better person.
Yeah.
Even linking it in with that, give yourself 30 movement and be like, look, I want to come in, I want to show you how me doing these punches or me taking 30 minutes to not necessarily a amount of punching, but doing 30 minutes on a punch bag, right? 5 minutes on, a couple minutes off, 5 minutes on.
Yeah.
And then you could inspire these other people who'd be like, oh yeah, maybe I really want to start boxing, or I really want to start kickboxing, or some sort of martial art. And it's surprising. Somebody who's starts off overweight, unfit, all of a sudden becomes this kind of physical motivator to get people inspired, which will only inspire you again as well.
Obviously, my goal is to do it for me, my wife and kids, but an extended goal is to be that person for people, like you are, like that is my goal, is to, if I can motivate anyone, like I said, it doesn't matter if they're, like I said, if I've motivated you guys, it's also some people like, if he's doing it, I got to bloody do it, sort of that thing as well. And so wherever it goes, it'll be amazing. Well, bring on the 500, then the 1,000.
Reach out to them as well, anyone.
Yeah.
Boxing club. Can I say, just day 35 or whatever, I'm not home, I'm in a local boxing club, and you just do it there, and there's like people supporting you. Loads of cool stuff.
Even if you don't get people involved, again, with the GY30 thing, I'm reaching out to run clubs, and I'm running with different run clubs. And how I'm kind of selling it to them is like, look, I want to come out, I want to run with you as a run club. Yeah. I want to film you. I want to tell me who you are. Yeah. Tell me what your run club's about. Let me promote you as a business, as a run club. Yeah. For those who are inspired, who want to run, who live in this area. Oh, there's Run Club 1, Run Club 2, Run Club 3. Well, Chris said that Run Club 1 is for like elite athletes. Yeah. Run Club 2 is more of a social thing, and Run Club 3 is right in the middle. It's got a beginners to elites, and then you can kind of pick and choose. And what you do is you can go to boxing club 1, martial up, but I goes like, I'm doing this challenge. Yeah. Can I just use your dojo, your ring, just for 10 minutes? Yeah. Because I want to come in and go like, hi guys, I'm in Trojan Gym. Yeah. they got this thing. I'm here. I've got 400 followers now.
Yeah.
Here we go with the 400. Boom, boom, boom. And while you're doing it, it's like, oh, you're training. Do you wanna just do some chest exercises? And what you do then is when you do that and you do an Instagram reel or post and you collaborate with Trojan Gym or Boxing McGee, whatever it is, like those 1,000 followers and those 1,000 followers will see that, and then you'll get more followers. Absolutely. And then more punches, and then people. I'm getting it out. People are going like Chris or Clark, like love what you're doing, really inspirational. Can we get involved?
Absolutely.
And that's what you'll get.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
That is what will help. Just boost your followers even more.
Yeah.
When you get, obviously, make sure you do what's right for you, and it's working. You're doing pushing. But if you do want that little bit of a push, there's so many like avenues you can go down. And people will be well behind it because everyone loves these stories of like inspiration.
I know you obviously have noticed that with what you're doing, but even like the comments and like you saying to me, and messages from people I know that I didn't think, and I'm like, oh, I can't wait for your next day. I can't wait for this. And it's just like, and also for me, it's that accountability for me that I have to do it. Have to. I can't wake up like a couple of my mates are just like, "You got your punches in yet?" It's like, "Oh yeah, actually," like that sort of thing as well. So it's positive, it's accountability, it's motivating, and most importantly, it's a lot of love. A lot of love.
So obviously you're doing it to kind of lose weight a bit, but with your mental health and stuff, have you felt that you feel? Obviously, losing weight always feels good. Feeling fit always feels good. Have you seen like a shift in how you feel mentally about it all?
Funny enough, like some stuff's happened over the last month or so, which has been quite like heavy, and it's been a bit of a tough time. But starting this has been the perfect time for that because I just feel smiling more. Like just obviously losing weight feels good. Even little things like my mum was like, "Oh, your skin looks better," and stuff. She's like, "I noticed," and my dad was like, "Oh, you seem really more positive." Not that I wasn't anyway, but just even more so. And I feel great. At the moment, it's nothing. I can't say a negative thing about it. Obviously, so I'm doing the workouts. And I am talking to more people like through it. Also, having more conversations with people who seem to care, which is always a positive thing, isn't it?
You surround yourself with the right people and everything comes easy, don't it? You talk
to realize how far you can go.
It is insane.
But
what about with you? Because you've started doing a lot more running. I know you do football anyway, but
it's a strange one really because like I've always said to you before, it's like I play a lot of football, I have done, but I hated running. Like if you put a football on my feet, I'd run around like Mason does and stuff. I'd run around 4 or 5 hours. I'd just be playing football. I'd do it. I'd love it. But if you were like, oh, run, I've done it in the past. Like I did during COVID, I did a lot of, I did like Joe Wicks stuff and all that. I actually got in quite good shape, and I was doing like, I did a couple of 5Ks afterwards, and I was doing like 5-minute 5Ks. But I hated it. Like it was me running on my own, I had my music on, blah, 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 blah. So now you like said, you started the run club in Joy 30. I was there chatting to Mike yesterday. I was like, oh, mate, you're into your shoes. And he's there, and I'm like screenshotting like what shoes and stuff like that. And like, so I'm going to want to buy a new pair of shoes now. And then I'd looked at Run Finder. And I was looking at that. So I want to try and do a couple of 10Ks in the next couple of months. And then I said to Claire and earlier, I said to stuff I want to do half marathon next year now. I want to book up to do one next year. And then maybe that'll grow on to do a marathon eventually and all that stuff. But from where I am,
PW Endure,
but from where I am at the moment, I'm loving it. Like I enjoy it.
It's great.
Whereas before I'd be like, I don't want to do a run. I'm like messaging you, I'll run, or you know, like I'm going on Friday and stuff and that. Like I'm planning my routes on Strava now. Like I did one the other day, right? Planning and stuff. And I was like, oh
brilliant.
And stuff like that. So
do you find running now is like maybe like with football that was like a good kind of like release of energy? Some people use the gym, some people box, but with running, do you find now that when you run, because you enjoy it a bit more, do you feel a little bit more kind of like relaxed and like relieves the stress afterwards?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
It's weird, like when you focus on something, and we've said this before, like one of my biggest stress relievers for me personally, because obviously our background's gaming.
Yeah.
So have a stressful day, you come home because you go into that world and you don't think about anything else. It goes. You just focus on that and it just takes your mind off stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm getting that now with running.
Yeah.
Like I'm just focused on the running or chatting, and it's just that whole environment. It's making me feel good, and at the end of it, I'm like, oh, this feels so much better and stuff now. Like the endorphins, obviously, and stuff like that. You know,
and like you got that your PB 5K the other week.
Yeah, it's
brilliant, mate.
Yeah, strong brilliant for that. Because it doesn't just give you PBs of your distance, but like if you run the same routes, it gives you like, oh, you've just like got your third fastest time on this stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all of a sudden, then when you do that route again, you're like, oh,
it's quite motivating.
Yeah,
it's quite motivating.
So you might do the same 5K loop. And you're like, right, well, this time round, when I get to, I don't know, Hill Street,
I'm
going to fucking bomb it one.
Yeah.
And then I'll take it easy.
Yeah.
Just see if I can get like a better, so
Yeah.
it comes up. And if you have a real good run, it's like personal best, personal best, personal best, personal best on this route.
You're
And it's
just
like,
even more buzzing.
yeah. And it's incredible. So yesterday I hit like 50K come up. It's like, not many people got that.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
and then they've got like leaderboards. So on these different hills, I haven't got any of them yet, but if you go really, really fast on this certain stretch, there's like a leaderboard, and it'll be like Sean number 1, 2 minutes, Clark number 2, 3 minutes, Chris number, and it's like I'm gonna beat him on this one, and it's like, and it's there's so many things with Strava. You use it well.
It is because I obviously not run yet, but I even use it for like badminton and stuff.
Yeah,
just to watch your heart rates and stuff. I've just been comparing my weekly badminton. It's like, oh, put more effort in at this bit. It is brilliant.
Yeah,
it is really, really, really good.
It's nice to see, you know.
Yeah, it is nice to see. Like having that feedback and data, you especially love it, don't you?
Yeah, I really do.
But yeah, it's motivating.
Yeah,
you know?
As long as you don't kind of get. Some people can get so addicted to these figures and numbers. I think that can be the downside to running sometimes. You've got to be very kind of strong-minded to be like, I'm going to go for a PB, and if and when you don't get it, don't be like, take my shoes off, get rid of them, like that's it, I'm done. It's all right.
Yeah.
Maybe something didn't go well. Maybe you didn't eat right, maybe you didn't hydrate right, maybe you just didn't feel good on the day.
Or maybe it just wasn't meant to be. But I would say Lee the other week in the 10K, it's the first thing I thought of. He was going for a sub 40 and he just missed out, didn't he? But he wasn't like doom and gloom or anything like that. He was just like, I still felt great. I still ran great.
Yeah.
And next time I'll get it. Or if I don't, I don't.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like a, oh, for fuck's sake, man. Oh, that's ruined my day and that.
Great attitude.
Yeah, great attitude.
He has got I've seen it a few times where, he hasn't like got what. And again, this is somebody like, as a runner, I look up to him. It's like, next level.
Yeah.
And when you see somebody fail on what you're trying to achieve, the way that he took it was like a proper grown up. Like, hey, look, I know this wasn't the day. I went to watch him do a 5K race with a few of the concrete ferry lot.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I'm going to get this 5K, I'm going for a PB.
Yeah.
And he had to pull up because this was like 2 weeks after he just done his Milan marathon.
Yeah.
He pulled up injured. And he was like, before the race, he was kind of saying things like, I probably shouldn't really. He kind of knew that this was too soon.
Yeah.
But he felt good and he wanted to get it go. And so afterwards, you could see he was a bit like upset. Yeah. Like he was devastated.
Yeah.
I think maybe it was more of a pride thing because he had people watching him, his family watching him, and his family are amazing. Sam and Bo, his daughter.
Yeah.
And they were there watching him.
Yeah.
And I think Bo was like probably almost three now.
Yeah.
And she's adorable. And she reminds me a lot of Lily when she was, obviously Lily's 18 now, but she's still adorable. Yeah. But he failed on what he tried to achieve. He didn't finish the race.
Yeah.
He pulled up and he goes like, no, this isn't right for me at the time.
Yeah.
And I know that like his pride was like dented a little bit because
of course
it's gonna be in front of your family, especially in front of your daughter at the time. And, when he was walking back up, you could kind of almost the walk he was given was like, like please don't ask me, am I right? Like, like, and his daughter kind of ran up to him and gone, Daddy, you were amazing. Yeah. And it's like
nothing else matters.
Like, she's just kind of watched you do what you love doing. And she's been inspired, and to see that, and you could see his face kind of go like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, this 2-year-old, this 3-year-old, is just kind of giving me a life lesson that It doesn't matter. Like I just failed at something. And but yeah, like although it kind of hurt him, like his attitude was fantastic. If only we could all be like that. Obviously, sometimes it's tough to kind of be honest and open and talk about your feelings through, isn't it? It's tough.
Yeah, well, I was gonna pick up on some stuff. So obviously, last time you came, we talked a little bit about things you've gone through in the past. We probably didn't touch on everything. And then obviously now you've gone through this whole movement and you're inspiring people and you know the motivation they're getting and stuff and all that. But mentally, I suppose, like, how is that affecting you? Obviously, I know there's a bummers, but there's also got to be, there might not be, but there might be some sort of like negative side of things. And then also, like, if you had this kind of thing yourself when you were younger and going through your dark times, do you think this would really like help you and benefit you as well? Stuff?
Yeah. So yeah, I think. Yeah, I would like to think that what we've got now, what we're doing, things like this would help me. I think we're in a, although it was maybe 10 to 15 years ago that I started going through my kind of dark times, the world has changed so much when it comes to mental health and talking and opening up. It is kind of less frowned upon.
More accepted.
Definitely more acceptable. And what maybe over the last 5 months, the most interesting thing I've kind of seen, speaking to the older generation, Dad's age, is that these older guys are now actually feeling a little bit more happy to open up and talk.
Absolutely.
Guys our age is in our mid-20s, 30s.
Oh, it's been nice. 20s, maybe 30s,
in our mid to late 30s. I think for our generation, it is acceptable to be able to talk and open up.
Yeah.
For younger generation, it is like the norm. I'm not saying it's easy, but there's so much support. Whereas for the older generation, so your 50s, 50-year-olds and up, there's still that kind of stigma around talking and opening up. So you go to the pub and Dave's out there with his pint, and it's like, you're all right, yeah, I'm all right. Yeah. Not knowing about all the troubles you've got going on.
Yeah.
Rather than somebody going, well, let's go for a coffee. Let's walk around the harbour and let's talk. Let's go for a jog and talk about it. That's just, all right, no, Sonny's fine. Yeah. No, he's fine. Yeah. Absolutely. Whereas nowadays it is much more, there's so many support groups out there. Yeah.
There is.
Yeah, I got involved with one, Beyond the Chair.
Oh, yes.
Which, I mean, Andy's Talk Club is probably one of the most popular ones that we know about. I don't know huge. I'd love to kind of get involved with them a little bit as well with it, but I got involved with Beyond the Chair. Yeah. Beyond the Chair started with there's two guys, George and Reese, incredible people. George is a barber, a very, very good barber. He set up a shop called Minimal.
Yeah.
It was in town where the Evening Post building was, and they've moved to Hot Wheels. Quite a small shop now. They've got like 4 or 5 chairs in there. But between him and Reese, they've had their own mental health issues.
Yeah.
Reese has done a lot of work with suicide prevention and other kind of mental health charities. Yeah. And together they wanted to create something. Now, something I learned as a PT is you're not just a PT, you become like almost like a therapist. You're there if you listen to their and as a hairdresser, you're seeing films all day, all the time with like, women's hairdressers, and they're like, oh, he did this and he did that, and they're talking, and it's just openly about what's pissed them off that week, and what their husbands are up to, and who they're cheating with, and blah, 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 in films, and in reality, it's the same with men in barbers. Mm-hmm. George is there cutting hair, and he's listening to your story about what's happening in the week, and in that same way as walking down the harbour with a coffee with your sister, your walls kind of come down, and it seems to be the same. That's what they found out, that the walls kind of eventually dropped a little bit and people were happier to talk. Yeah. So they set up just over a year ago men's mental health support group where you could come down to their barbershop, talk about stuff. So, but Beyond the Chair is this doesn't go any further than this chair. This whatever you say here in this room, stays in this room. Yeah. They were doing this every week, every Wednesday for the year, and they got to a point where they're like, well, we need to maybe change something a little bit. I knew George through a couple of friends, found out about what he was doing, got in contact. Again, one of these opportunities was like, a friend said, you need to speak to George about what they're doing. Maybe you can get involved somehow.
Yeah.
Sent a message, got involved. They changed up their whole setup to monthly talks, monthly support groups.
Yeah.
So I went around the harbour with them, did a walk, did a talk, like little podcast thing. And again, the conversation just flew. And on this talk, I found out about George.
Yeah.
And it's all numbers here, like talking about his addiction and how he went to a support group.
Yeah.
Talking about Reese and how he suffered with like grief after losing a parent, and then I spoke about my stuff, and we were just talking about this. Just walking up and down the harbour, just chatting.
Yeah.
And I had some real good feedback about just these three men walking up, talking about their feelings.
Absolutely.
It was great. And so they asked if I would be a guest speaker.
Brilliant.
Now, I'm not great with public speaking, as you would have seen on my 100th day. I'm very emotional, but I was like, I need to learn to do this. I want to push myself to be better and create these skills so that when the GY30 movement gets into the stage of standing in front of thousands of people, I can stand up and deliver.
You are a very good speaker, though. I know the emotions got to you. Like, you're very eloquent, and you get your point across in a really nice way.
I appreciate that, because I know sometimes I feel like I don't. I do feel like I can get better.
Yeah.
Definitely do. I think it just comes with practice.
Yeah, like anything.
So doing this thing with Beyond the Chair, I went there. There was 6 or 7 people there.
Yeah.
I sat there and I talked to them, and I shared my story. Now, my story I wrote down and I put online so that people could read about sufferings I went through. But to sit in this chair in front of these people, and it was quite, it brought back this quite intense feeling a little bit. Like people kind of looking at you, but I felt so safe to do it in this group of people that I didn't know. And I spoke about kind of where I feel that my issue started with mental health, how financial struggles kind of made it worse, how not opening up made it worse, how I got to a point where I thought the only way out was to take my own life.
Yeah.
And how I'm so grateful that I didn't. Obviously, just for like my family, because I know too many people who have taken their lives.
Yeah.
And seeing the pain and suffering around family and friends, obviously I couldn't. The thought now doing that to my family and my friends.
Yeah.
Seeing how it affects other people. If I did it, if I had to take my own life and then could see that. That pain, obviously you wouldn't, but that would be the worst feeling, and
it did devastate everyone around.
It's horrible. Again, like the people I know have taken their lives, and one guy in particular who I worked with, who I was a very good work friend with. I've seen him outside of work a couple of times, but as you work with people and you become very good friends. You don't necessarily see him outside, but you see him every day. You spend all this time with him.
Yeah.
And when this chap took his life, that his actions were the actions that made me be like, right, something needs to change. And although it wasn't in media, it was probably a couple of years after. Like, it took me a couple of years to kind of go like, right, well, how is what he done going to affect me? And how it affected me was, I could see his friends and the grief that I felt, his seeing his family at his funeral, and kind of going, wow, like his mum, that could have been my mum and dad, like that person could have been, and seeing that was like, right, that could have been me, that could still be me, like the pain and suffering that I was going through, the days that I wanted to drive my car off a bridge, jump off a building, just. The amount of thoughts that would go through, honestly, the years I spent thinking the different ways I could kind of end it.
Yeah.
And him. Oh.
Take your time, mate.
Go on, mate.
We're just still with you.
Yeah, him doing that was like, everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
So, I like it sounds weird, like him taking his life is like a positive for me. I try and always find a positive in something, but yeah, him doing that was for me like an omen to kind of show like that. As a friend, I'm going to do this thing for you to show that you can't do this. I know it sounds weird, but for me, that's what helped me get through that.
Before you carry on, my granddad took his own life.
Right.
And for my dad, he had the same reaction as what you were saying.
Yeah.
It was like, it wasn't really any positives, but that was a positive from it. It's not, so
yeah,
it doesn't sound stupid.
Yeah, and other people I've spoken to, and they've kind of had similar stories as well. And it's again when you speak about it, and you kind of go like, oh, actually, yeah, but those thoughts I've had aren't my only thoughts. Your dad's had the same as an older generation thing. It's nice to see that people have the same thoughts, and so him doing that made me like spur me on to kind of be like, right, I need to sort myself out. So thankfully, because he did that, I'm now in a position where I feel like I can help people, and that is where all this, from the who's this guy to the give yourself 30, everything behind it's never been about me making. I don't want to be like a millionaire through what I'm doing. I literally, if I'm going to help a person, realize before it gets to a point where they want to take their own life, before they want to like self-harm, in any way possible, then that's a dream for me.
That's such an amazing thing, mate. To focus on that's what you want to do.
And you're more than achieved it already.
And I know I have, and I think because of how it's gone the start of the year, and it's just getting better and better. I just feel it's so exciting to know that I can reach more people. It's so from that support group, standing in front of six, 7 people, and kind of being like, this is my story, and then them kind of being like, wow, actually, like what you've said, you said this is going on in my life, and actually like they are kind of like linked, and
do something with it.
And that's what I'd love to be able to kind of stand up in front of more people, share my story with more people, because after that, standing in front of 6, 7, 8 people, kind of being like, this is me, and that feedback, I'd love to be there. And I do think you get the same kind of thing through Instagram when people follow you, like seeing your journey. You never really see how you're affecting other people. But when you're getting that traction and more followers and more people turning up to run club and walk club and talking, and people stopping you and on the run club and going, oh, you Chris, and they'd be saying, oh, you're Clark, and you're the guy who punches the it's only then when you start going, I don't know, like we're reaching people. We're actually making a difference.
An impact on their life.
It's such a great feeling.
But you've still got to like make time for yourself there as well, because like you're giving everything out, which is great. But you also got to still like look after yourself. Yourself a bit more as well. Like my wife Stacey, she's always asking like, are you okay? And especially after this ultra, like I've done big events before. Especially the bodybuilding, and I think it is much different bodybuilding. You're putting you're putting your body under such stupid kind of circumstances for something that is not obtainable. And I know that every time after a bodybuilding event where you get yourself down to like this stupid level of like physique, it fucks you up physically and mentally. Whereas after this big run yesterday, I kind of failed on where I wanted to get minimal, and similar with that lead story is I didn't quite get the 10 hours, but what I did was I reached so many more people, and that's really what the whole thing is about. And although I am crazy busy, like the amount of people I'm talking to, like the last every week, I'm like, right, I'm just gonna chill a little bit, just go on the runs, just go run people, make a bit of content, and then somebody's like, have you spoken to this person? What about this guy? Would love to meet you. And then all of a sudden, I'm talking to 3 or 4 different people about this and that, and running with them, and we've got the 200th day coming up soon, which got some fun, potentially some fantastic things happening. It is busy, but I'm
I'm one of those people who I kind of need to be busy.
Yeah.
And there'll be other people out there, and I haven't been diagnosed with ADHD or anything, but when you look at people who have been diagnosed with ADHD and stuff like that, you can see these kind of links. And
Comparisons.
And for me, I don't want to be tested.
Yeah.
Because I love how I am as a person.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people love me as a person as well. Like I like to be like high energy, quite motivational.
Yeah.
There's a couple of people who have met me a couple of years ago, and they're like, "Do you ever fucking sit down? Just chill out." And now they understand that it's not from a place of being arrogant or being a knobhead.
Yeah.
It's just because I like moving around, and that high energy rubs off on people, and then all of a sudden, like, you feel good, and then no one, you feel good, and it's so
it really does.
Yeah, so
it really does.
When I'm around people, I love being around people. I love that kind of like interaction and being busy and then meeting somebody. Just enough for like, if I meet these 10 people, if 2 people get inspired by me, well, that's good.
Just think about like you're on the run. Imagine you're on a Friday like that on the run club, and you're like, right, everyone. So we're just gonna set off for our little 5K run now. I might check in on you now and again. I might do a couple of videos now. Everyone's like,
and give yourself 30.
Like everyone just be like,
they're so like
forward to this.
you wouldn't have anyone there, would you?
No. And that's the thing. We're trying to sell this kind of high energy, fun, socializing thing. And if you're
happy,
and happy, and socializing comes with happy. Like you said, you just walk on. Hi. Yeah, my name's Chris. Do you want to come talk to me? No, not really.
Yeah, exactly.
And even with like high energy stuff, I know some people who are high energy but a little bit more aggressive with it.
Yeah.
And that again can come across a different vibe. And
I
think sometimes people, that first time they meet me, they kind of think, whoa, hang on, this can be a little bit much.
Yeah.
But over time, become a little bit more like, oh, actually, like, he's not as much of a twat as we thought. And people do come to just it's just a little smile. But yeah, I do try and give myself time. I give myself 30. I think this whole give yourself 30 isn't just about the physical exercise. Sometimes you won't have time to get dressed, go play badminton, go for a run.
Yeah.
Sometimes just have 30 minutes to like sit in the bath or just read a book or just sit down on the sofa and just go like, right, let's run 30 minutes just to chill. And then you just think about the day, the week that's happened. And I do try and give myself that. But a lot of the time, because I don't like sitting down, because I can't switch off. Yeah. And that's probably that kind of where I say about the ADHD stuff. Like, I think that's what comes in. Because when I sit down, if I sat down there, I'll be like, right, I'm just going to chill. Right, 200 days. And I will come up with all these ideas. So my mind is constantly going. And although from an outside point of view, it does look like I'm constantly doing stuff, and I am, it's all good. And I enjoy it.
Yeah.
And
that's what matters.
Yeah, and because I'm now bringing in people like Lee and Joe and like you guys trying to like help with stuff, I'm going to try and dish out little like pots of these ideas I've got. Going, look, I've had this idea, or you've had this idea, I love it. Can you work with it? Whereas before I really struggle, like, this is my baby, like, I would say like your kids, like you bring them up the way you want to bring them up. Yeah. Whereas if somebody comes in and goes, what you should do actually, you shouldn't do that, you should do it this way, you'd be like, fuck off me. Yeah, like, this is my kid, I know how I want to raise it. I know the right way to raise my kid.
Put your back up.
And it's that has been difficult for me. Yeah. Being like, this is my baby. Yeah. Like I know how I want it to be. Yeah. It's very difficult then to give that to somebody else, but with the people I've got around who want to get involved, who genuinely like, again, Lee, like you've met Lee. Lee is very similar to yourself. This high energy, very positive. Yeah. Again, I've known him a couple of months. Yeah. And already I feel so ready to trust him to because I know that he's only going to help.
Absolutely.
Yes, I'm busy. I do still look after my. I'm in a much better place than I have been.
Great to hear.
Emma. But I do still get those days. Yeah. I feel that if you can understand those triggers, over the like years, I've found triggers where it's been like, like, why have I just gone off the rails? What has caused me to do it? Whenever I talk to Stacey, I'm like, right, what's happened the last day that's set me off? And it might be something like keys have been moved, or somebody said something, or something's happened that's kind of triggered it. And when you learn these triggers, you can kind of control them a little bit.
Absolutely.
One, I won't go on too much more about it, but one thing that's a big thing for me is jewelry.
Yeah.
Wearing a watch for me a couple of times, it's really weird. Even talking, and I did this in a support group as well, but even talking about it, I literally, my hand and my arm were like feels boiling hot. And I didn't wear a wedding ring. Because again, I can feel it's almost like somebody's like grabbing hold of me, or my arm or my wrist, and like tightening it, and I can feel it, and it always shaking. So I do wear a watch sometimes now where I'm running, but beforehand, before I kind of knew this was like an issue, and there's always like a claustrophobic kind of feeling, and it would be on my wrist, and there's a couple of times where I'd be driving and we'd be stuck in traffic, or like, it's just getting, it's a bit hot, things would be really annoying me, and then all of a sudden I'd be like, I'm wearing a watch, right? I'm wearing a watch, it's really tight, let's just take this watch off, and and things would happen, and I got to a point where this watch I had, it was like it wasn't like an expensive watch, and I couldn't get the clasp off, and I was like struggling to get it off, and I just got to the point where I just ripped off, and I chucked it down, and then Stacey's next to me, and Lily's in the back, and I almost like scared. I'm like, what the fuck have I just done? So, and it's trying to learn, like, right, well, what was the watch the trigger, or was it the traffic? Was it that I needed to wee at the time? Was it that I'm late for something? And when you kind of obviously not right at that moment, when you like step back from it, I'll be like, right, okay, something's happened. What, right? It wasn't the watch. The watch like was an issue, but what happened before that? What happened before that?
There's got to be something else.
You need to be able to, you need to be able to have those issues of mental breakdowns. And then be able to kind of go like, right, what just happened? Right, so this happened. Whether it's somebody said something to you, whether it's your partner, whether it's your work colleague, or your kids have done something that's really annoyed you, you need to be able to then go to them and be like, right, guys, like this just happened. It really like triggered me. But I want to let you know that what you did kind of upset me a little bit. When you kind of work on these things, is what I've done the last few years. Those situations that you get yourself into become less frequent because people around you know. It's still going to happen. But because it didn't happen as often, you can also see them come in. So when Stacey puts my keys up on the key hook, hey, we've got a key hook. Where do I put the keys? Either in the door or on the step. So when all of a sudden I can't find where the fuck's my keys? I can't find Stacey, where have you put my keys? On the key hook. Oh yeah. Well, why don't, before I get all angry about it, why don't I go check that hook that we put up for the keys, and then go, right, okay, and it's, but in the moment, it's tough to think, right? Because red mist comes down, but you've got to be able to learn, you've got to be able to teach yourself
to prevent or to manage the triggers. Absolutely.
That's all comes like as well, supporting yourself around with the people around you as well to help you, your network and stuff, and that could like help you like this talking. But like everything we do and stuff like that, and having the right people around you helps you massively as well, doesn't it?
Oh, it does. It goes without saying. I think like GY30 is proof of that. Like everyone is motivated, everyone is coming from you, and like you've created this amazing community. Now like you're talking to like everyone starting to get to know each other, as building most amazing community of people that are all just like being around to support you. Like I think it's brilliant. Really brilliant.
I think it's been brilliant to see, like I said, from the first interview to now, to see you grow and what you've achieved and done, mate. Is like, take my hat off to you if I had a hat on. Maybe a GY30 hat soon, I might get one. You know, it's a pleasure, and you're such a great bloke, mate. And then obviously, I don't think it'll be long till another interview might come up in a few more months, and we'll see where it progressed again. In part 3.
It would be interesting to see where it goes.
Have a Netflix series or something, a couple of seasons.
Yeah. There'll be a documentary on us all, I'm sure, at some point.
I'm sure we could, after the Tough Mudder, we'll probably get you on then, wouldn't it? That'd be a good episode to do.
Yeah, we recognise you.
Yeah. 9,000 punches.
Yeah. Where's Clark? He's still out there. He'll be back in it.
But like Sean just said, I just want to give you your flowers. Like, you are the most motivational, inspiring person I know. And because of what you've done, you've got me off my ass and doing it. And everyone who talks about you, sees you, just say what a brilliant person you are. You're a special, special person. And if you don't know it, which I know you do, we just want to tell you that we love you from the bottom of our hearts. And you're such a good friend. You're part of the family. So, it's a privilege to have you as always.
Number one fan of the Goodfellerz.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh,
yeah.
Really cool.
No, it's just brilliant, mate.
So that's been,
2 hours, 15.
A great conversation.
Brilliant, mate. It's just...
Wanted to do that for a little while, actually.
Yeah.
That one, so it's been good to do.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
So if you liked it, please obviously follow, subscribe us, and also give that man a special like.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be sharing all of his stuff, as we always do, because he's just the best person in the world. And any closing remarks you just want to say?
So I suppose the last thing for me would be, guys, just give yourself 30 minutes. Get yourself up out of the chair. Try and give yourself some physical activity, whether it's walking, jogging, running, badminton, whatever it is. Just try and give yourself 30 minutes a day of physical activity to really help with your mental health. If you're struggling to find that 30 minutes to get out and do that, get yourself in a bath, read yourself a book, take yourself away from your family, from your friends, from your work colleagues. Just bring yourself away into your own little space. Give yourself 30 minutes just to reflect on your day, on your week. It will improve your mental health. Okay, it's not a cure for everything, but 30 minutes a day, that's all you need, I promise you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And from us to you, we'll see you on the next one.
Cheerio.
Bye, everyone.